survived the castle?
Oh my God. What is this place? Hello? Can someone help me, please? Hello? No! Morning Lord, help me! Hello? Someone here? What is this place? Oh no, this is creepy. Oh my God. The Temple of the Morning Lord. Wow. Okay, I need to find a way out of here. Okay. Maybe this way. What? Is it oh my God! Oh my God! Open! Oh my God! Come on! They closed the gates! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, shit! Oh, too close! Oh. This place is cursed. Hello? Please, somebody. Okay. No. It's gone. Okay. There's a door. Won't open. Damn it. Hello? Please. Somebody. Oh my. No. I need to get out of here. Oh. Where? Okay, this way. Oh, no. It's a dead end.
Did I tell you the story how I survived the castle? I didn't.
Wait, yeah,
8K. That's crazy, bro.
Perfect timing.
I could have made a real funny joke.
I think we're all thinking about the same thing.
Hey, win, let's go.
Let's go.
I definitely have.
We got this. We got Sean.
Sean Terry.
They call me Mr. Moneybags, aka Daddy Mobucks, aka Lewis Rich, aka Pillsbury Doughboy. Yeah, give me that. I'ma need that. And I ain't sharing.
Jesus.
Hmm.
These cards suck.
Yo.
Where you go? Oh, yeah, I see it.
I've earned the top supporter badge. Every time I play a card, I get an animation. Oh,
How do I do
see?
this without fucking anything up? How do I edit this document without fucking it up? If there's a system, I don't want to break this system. All right, Control A.
All right. Hold on.
Um, we'll see what happens.
Hmm.
Second time, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
good.
What do we want to do here at this point?
Do we go to sleep
Uh,
now?
I'll
What time is it?
Still pretty late, right? Like getting close to midnight at this point, I believe.
I
If you
mean,
had
do we
enough
want
bender
to
for the day.
sleep here, or do we want to go back to like the church?
here. This random
After
lady's
traumatizing this
house.
woman.
So we're just gonna sleep in this random woman's house.
Look at Matt and Mary. Hey, can we like borrow a bed?
Yeah, speaking of this lady.
Wait,
Yeah, she's traumatized.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rawl would check on her, not like, hey, are you doing good? Just like seeing if she's still like seems cursed by the doll. How's she reacting to the basically like the spirit disappearing and stuff like that?
The thing I was talking about. I can go find it. It's probably somewhere in me and Madraw's DMs. I can just look at it in the background. Don't worry about it. I found it.
If I may assume, is it more like someone finally coming off the high and realizing they're like hallucinating? That the, she's she's doubting life right now. Okay.
Hmm. Trying to think of what he would say if he would say anything. The curse. It seems. It seems like it's been affecting her for too long. And he turns towards the woman and says, do you still think your daughter is missing? Hmm. Doesn't seem to just be the effect of the curse. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have anything else to say unless Tanari wants to,
Nari's busy screwing in stuff.
Alright, then he's gonna leave.
Right.
is the doll
Okay.
still here?
Mm.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's still just being up there. Nix will
Okay.
pull on then Daph's like clothing and says, "I think it's safe. There was a ghost or a spirit in there."
Daff will say, well, hmm, now that it appears to be well cleansed for now. Would you like a toy?
Hmm, it's not mine though. We should give it back.
We don't know where the little girl is. And she looks around at the moldy food and everything. By the looks of it, that little girl is long gone. How long would you say it's been? Days? Months? Ah, well, if if we see her out there, we'll show her this teddy bear. That way she knows when we know you and will trust us to come back with us to you.
Uh,
Yes, if we find her, we'll certainly bring her home. Do you have a picture or any description of her appearance? Black hair and beautiful. Hmm. Well, it's hard to say she's the most beautiful person I'll ever see. As she looks down at Nix and winks.
Nix is probably halfway paying attention and sort of just looking at the doll. Not like about to cry, but she feels bad. For this lady. So she's like here and listening, but she's not really here. Um, just because I would imagine she probably had a doll very similar to this when she was a kid.
Okay. So she'll say, well, beautiful, black hair, and how old would you say? Gertruda, 13. Black hair, blue eyes, 13. Gertruda. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Daff will hug her back like, yes, yes. I do what I can for the people.
Nari throws up her hands in the background.
And she says, see, God,
No, I was gonna ask Dread something. Have we heard the name Gertruda before? Okay, I was like, I thought I wrote that name down somewhere. Okay, okay.
mm, Dread, while they're having that conversation, is there a way I could roll like investigation or something to like look around the house, like kind of a quick look, see if it checks out like that there was another person a few days ago here, or does this woman seems to be just hallucinating and the girl's been gone for like 15 years? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They checked up there.
Mm. Okay, cool. All right. If that is the case, just slowly walk towards the exit unless something happens.
Yep.
All right, one last,
Okay.
just one investigation thing. For like the food and stuff, you said it was spoiled and molded, right? Yeah, like can I get an idea of how long it's been since it's been spoiled and rotten? Okay. Hey, but
Dread,
Sunday don't have no screams like that though.
you, you don't. You're not gonna pretend like there was no sound there.
Yeah, let's say we gonna talk about that
Yeah, we
or
no. Unlike
Classic.
Bruno, we're gonna
say we
talk about
gonna,
this.
gonna talk about the robot outside.
You're not gonna click on a sound pad and then pretend like nothing happened. You fuck.
I'm just saying LA. I can't just ignore these kind of sounds anymore.
Don't believe him. He's trained in deception.
Yep.
Tap,
Yep.
Perception checks. Everyone,
tap.
Hold on.
Inside check.
Hold on. Yep.
everyone
I'm
ready
gonna
actions.
insight.
Inside check.
Ready
Easy.
actions.
Easy. I win.
I don't believe it.
it.
I don't believe it.
What about a 5?
He wins.
I need a 20.
Gotcha.
Get your own number.
What do I learn?
Looks legit to me.
Guess it was the wind.
Okay.
One strike. That's one strike. Mm. If everyone else is pretty much done and leaving at this point, Sonarba has something to say. Until otherwise.
Unless there was like some. No, I don't think there's anything she can do. Nyx will probably. Yeah, Nyx will probably leave. Um. Yeah, I'm good.
Daff will have the doll. Just put a tie it to her sash on her side. Okay.
Okay, with that, Tanari would approach Mad Mary and just tell her, well, first put a hand on her shoulder and then say, it may have been a while, but we will still live with her. All I can actually just have faith and let the home that she can return to be clean and do because awkward contact moment, two pats pull off. Oh no, they're hugging me. Yeah, with that, she'll join the rest of the group. Compared to what else that came on her body and clothes, it's fine. Roll, take the lead. I'm still assembling.
I vote. Animus.
What was that?
Say,
You guys take the lead. I'm just gonna be assembling this desk real quick.
all right. I vote going back to fuck the mansion, Ishmark. Like he said he's gonna like make his sister attuned to the item by morning. I vote we just go back and wait. Maybe rest. I don't know.
If we're gonna rest, we might as well go back to the inn. We haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, we could go back to the end too. Yeah.
That's just good with me.
Or for me, no.
No. Uh,
Oh, no. Besides random RP I can come up with on the fly, nothing important.
All right, let's just take a long rest.
yeah. Head back to the inn until a long rest. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's the time
We
I want.
fixed our sleep schedule. Let's go.
So definitely a fantasy game.
Whoa.
Tell me, I
Going,
wake up
going,
prime and
going back to
proper.
sleep. 12 more hours.
12 more hours. That's I'm gonna draw away. Wait, what?
Let's go. Oh fuck. Don't like that.
Why say oh fuck?
Would
I
you
don't know.
say
I
there?
don't like that.
Would you say
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a there's
my
a
bad.
there's a
Forgot you're.
rainbow in the sky too? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Okay, I guess it's probably off to the yeah.
Yeah, straight to the Burgomaster.
Mhm.
So we can begin this journey. Does anyone need rations before we go? I think.
No, we're good. We're set.
I'm gonna
Okay.
run to
Yep.
the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Creatine.
Did
Drink.
you give me
Juice.
did you leave me a message? Come on. Tragic. Tragic.
Bros don't leave each other messages. You know that.
Man. Nah. Oh man. He'll come back, I'm sure. So yeah. Okay. Actually, can anybody see anything on this map or?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
I
refresh.
think your token isn't. Yeah. There's no. You don't have a token.
Ah.
I don't. I don't see moon. I don't see moon. There we go.
I'm just refreshing, so.
Right. Right. Guess if Animus cannot come in, just walk up to him. Mhm.
That's all good. Uh, I'll just be really close to the party, at least like 10 feet close to them.
Which party?
God damn it, guys! One job.
I mean, it's just completely black for me.
Really?
Well, it's like I can see tokens, but the map is just completely black.
Yeah, maybe vision is just not.
You check the token vision. Well, the token specifically, like Nyx's token.
Hmm.
No, I mean you guys can go. I'm just gonna try refreshing.
All right.
I'm just walking with everyone as well. Let's try this again. Cool.
Yeah, I can. I'm not here, but like on the map, but yeah. Some inside, I'm assuming, right? No way. That is a. There we go. See, I can fight.
Let's go.
You finally took the blindfold off.
Imagine, I imagine Moon's like crying while eating, or like little small tears forming through the blindfold. He's munching down on whatever the fuck Sax left him.
Yeah. If that's it, well, with Tenari, he's just gonna walk up to the door and knock. Ready to go? Yes. Are you finished with the attunement? Hmm. Hmm. How long exactly do you think it'll take him after she disappears from his radar? Hmm.
Let's just assume that as soon as the attunement's finished, he'll be right on top of us. So with that, a plan must be made as far as is still maybe a back door that we can use to hide inside the forest for the time being while we get back on the trail. You can say with the efforts we put in, we are committed to this.
Hmm.
Are you saying we'll fight him?
You said you killed him before, correct?
Moon will
I
speak
think
up and say, but how can we be sure that we actually lure him out into the day? It's, I assume he's smart enough to just not show up. Or anything, really.
If he doesn't show up, we have an entire day to run away.
Hmm. Hmm. I see.
I don't think a fight would be in our best interest if all our goal is to just get away with her. I wouldn't mind the idea of an distraction as long as we can lower whatever casualties may come. And I think we found our bones here. Again, you do not have to fight to the death, just long enough for us to get away. Unless anyone else has any suggestions.
No. I think we should leave Ishmark to this. You should be able to handle him. Correct? For how long? I need to know how much time do we have exactly before he starts chasing us instead.
Well, it could be 10 seconds or 10 minutes. We don't know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh. Hey, Dread, you're muted on stream, apparently.
Oh shit.
That's what Sammy said. I could hear him.
Yeah, same. Maybe he muted himself later.
I did not mute myself, but this thing is all kinds of busted up. Jesus Christ. So that entire, like, for the past, what, like 15 minutes? God damn it.
Don't long for that dialogue option.
Whatever. I'll take disadvantage on my first roll for being a dumbass.
Let's go. All right,
Let's
all right. So
go.
Strahd's gonna first
Alright, I
get.
want to fight Strahd right now. Let's go.
No. Strahd's gonna get debated, and then we run.
Now his
So-
first roll is gonna be our death saving throw.
So first option, as I was telling the players, is option number 1. You guys can hide inside while he fights Strahd. You can keep an eye
Yeah,
out
right.
and join if you want. Option number 2. He goes out again, tries to lie to Strahd. You guys join him and hopefully put him down, which will make Strahd disappear for the next 24 to 48 hours. Option number 3. Again, instead of staying inside of the house, you guys try to sneak out the back while he's fighting. and hopefully get away without anybody noticing. Those are three options.
What was the
that
fourth
he's-
option?
Yeah, I thought that was four.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of what the
No,
what
the fourth
other
one was
options
die.
was. It's
Fourth one is just
options.
die.
No,
It's
no.
yeah. Option four,
Surrender.
everybody just dies.
You know what? You know
Option
what?
four, you guys come up with whatever it is that you guys want to do, and you enact that plan.
Drew, I like your style.
Madron says, "No, I want to join Strahd. We fighting today, boys.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Or we joining Ishmark. We putting Strahd down for good."
Just know your cleric is not on map.
I say option number 3. We try to sneak out of at the back. Like our characters have encountered like one of Strahd's servants, like that man that showed up in the funeral. That man just walked up to us, made our carry cry, like fucked up everyone and left.
Made the carry cry.
he killed
was
our
trying to-
ADC, man. We can't live.
I was trying to think like a realistic thing. Like, do we know how strong?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
If
Hon-
that
honestly,
didn't
yeah, 'cause-
happen, we wouldn't. But we
Like,
do.
honestly, look,
Made our
like, the
carry
jaw
Do
just
we
said it.
actually have to fight Strahd right now? Wait a minute.
No, his Major already put it straight. His bottom bitch already put us down. We can't do that.
Alright.
Oh, that was
Exactly.
level 3. We're level 4.
Besides, I have divine powers. Let's do this.
So he'll take you out
Can you do
first.
with your divine powers?
Are you guys so as you guys are discussing it, are you discussing it around Ismark?
Yeah, I
sure.
guess. Just weighing our options.
Raul would mention
Oh.
to Tanari
ahead.
that, like, you know, that his, as he said, his bottom bit just put us down, made our carry cry. Like, Strahd is probably a lot stronger than that. We need to come up with a plan. Like, it would be, we may have a chance, but it would be stupid. Like, the risk is too high.
Honestly, it's like more so kind of like translating out of a character. It's like we can have Ishmark like just hold him down and lie to him like a salesman for as long as he can, and really just run away was like the best option.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I have an idea. Dread. Question. As far as we're aware of Strahd, do we know that he's been like coming out of the mist and stuff like that? Does he? Do we know anything of like maybe him being able to control the mist in some way?
You have seen him walk in and out of the mist for sure. When the first time that you guys met him, he walked out of the mist directly up to you guys, and then walked back into the mist and just disappeared. So it seems.
Wait, we were
the
told that
mist
it's his
does not
magic, right?
matter to him whatsoever.
Okay. I'm gonna at least throw the option out there on the table and do it as you will. Moon will say, if we are trying to escape, well, some of us are not necessarily the most stealthy, especially me. But I've been seeing and looking around, studying this sort of mist since while you were gone. I think with these newfound powers, Erebos or whoever gives me them, we might be able to manipulate it for a bit, use it to our advantage. We could almost hide amongst plain sight and hide amongst the mist while really the divine control it, or whatever we want to call it. It can be a useful thing in our escape while Ismark here is distracting them.
That is an idea, but I think the misses would be worth more against us, if anything. It could be just a wild card for if we get caught running.
Possibly.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I can help. Yeah, I can help.
Are you sure, Nix? Okay. It's just two in favor for walking through the mist, and at least the confidence is helping. So more in
Well-
lines with running, are we?
Well, not exactly through the mist, and he's just gonna point to wherever the mist is. I imagine like we can kind of always see it, right?
Yeah, it's always creeping around somewhere.
Yeah. He's gonna say more so we make our own mist rather, and try to blend in with the, I guess, natural one.
Ah, I see. That actually is a safer option.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
As Mark will say, or as Mark hears that. Very well then. I will suit up, and I will provide your distraction. And as he's saying that, you see another character kind of walk forward out of the door.
Oh shit, Strahd. Oh.
Another individual completely clad, head to toe, not showing any skin whatsoever, holding a rather long bow. I will not leave you to your death. I told you this earlier. As it seems that Aurora has come ready for a fight herself.
Yo, what?
Rena.
I like this one's energy.
Yeah. What kind of bow is that?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
She told you last session that she has at least some amount of skill with a bow.
Yeah.
She's saying that she's not trying to leave him here, or
She doesn't want to leave him to death. She's afraid that basically if you guys all take off and he basically stands against Strahd alone, that he won't make it. She's worried about that. I'm not saying that that's going to happen either way, right? It'll be rolls probably off stream because your characters wouldn't have any way of knowing.
Mm.
But her vote is just basically stay and fight. But this was previous last game. Tanari had overheard some stuff as they were leaving. It's an argument between brother and sister. It's it's an Ulf Graz argument. Ulf is ready to sacrifice himself, and Graz is like, "That's fucking stupid."
pretty accurate.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but in this case, the man is right. So like we know, does she look like she wanna stay and fight Strahd?
She wants to fight.
Rawl would step up, kind of like just a step or two forwards towards her, and as he says, "It would be wiser to stay away from this. Your brother has been protecting this village for a while, I believe. I think you should trust him on this. He can make it." As he looks towards Ishmark and kind of nods.
He's gonna nod back. He is right. I will stand against Strahd this day, and I will win. Roll me a persuasion check with advantage,
Let's go.
as he is helping you to ease his sister's mind.
Where the fuck is persuasion? That was almost a nat 20.
I just rolled over and said no.
Let me just I will reveal that. I didn't mean to do that as a private roll. My apologies. That is a 4.
It was private. I see a 4.
Yeah. No, I revealed it.
Mm.
She will believe you. She's defeated. She will do what you guys want if that is what you so choose. She wants
Excellent.
to, but
Mm-hmm. What was that, Kane?
Excellent.
Mm.
two a limitation there, Kane. I hear that. I hear that dark Sith voice coming out.
I mean, you see how she dressed.
She's ready. She told you that she would not be a hindrance, and she has come ready for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if that is it, the decision has been made. Bismarck will invite you all into the building.
Does he have a back door?
He does have a back door.
Cool.
2 things. How much time do we have Like before this happens?
About an hour. It'll take
Okay,
an hour
perfect.
for him to attune, or for her to attune to it.
Cool. Moon will ask Ismark and say, by the way, do you have anywhere like a bench or something where I can make a thing or two for a bit of preparation?
I guess you could use the kitchen table. It's a little bit of a mess in here, but by all means.
Anything will do. I'm used to worse. And he's gonna just start looking over to the sort of hammerhead, and then look towards the giant, I guess, stick or pole that he has in this sort of backpack. Just wait to be let in.
And they're gonna move out of your way and let you guys in.
Can I just walk around the back without going in the house?
Technically, yeah, you'd be able to do that.
Nyx does that very clearly. She does not go in this house again.
Alpha go and follow Nix and ask, so, what is it about the house that bothers you so much?
It's really cold. Yeah.
Why not just put on a blanket or sweater?
It's not like cold like that. It's like it's like it's like when I go in, not all of me goes in. I feel empty when I go in there. I don't like it.
I can understand that feeling. Okay, I'll go with you around. And then she taps you on the shoulder. She says, "Tag your it," and then she runs off.
You'll know, surprisingly, she does not chase you. She just continues to walk around the back. Also, I can't see this map, so it's moving around the back.
That's fine. That's fine. What I'm gonna do for now, theater mind wise, I'm just giving you guys some amount of time to do whatever it is that you would like to do. Like I said, you have about an hour. You let me know when you are done doing whatever it is that you would like to do. But for theater of mind's sake, Nyx, Daff, you were hanging out in the back of the house.
Mine's kind of longer, so if anybody else wants to go.
I got nothing else.
Yeah, I'm good.
The only thing I think she would do is, I mean, you'll probably tell me no, but she will see if there's any animals around just to talk with. But that's really about it. And yeah, it's not ravens.
In an hour, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage if you're spending a little bit of time. With an 11, you'd probably be able to find maybe a squirrel or something.
Yeah, doesn't have to be anything crazy. That's just what she's doing, just making general conversation, just with any animals that might listen to her. That's really about it.
Are you using speak with animals or anything?
Yeah, she's using speak with animals.
All right. What do you want to say? How do you want to start this conversation?
I didn't think I'd have to actually RP it, but I guess if she finds a squirrel, she would kind of sit down on the ground and would she do? Yeah, she would. She would offer up one of her rations to get the squirrel to come closer to her, and as she has like speak with animals on, she would say, "Hey, Mr. Squirrel, how's it going?"
Wait, I can understand you.
You can understand me.
Wait, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, by the morning, Lord. This is an interesting day indeed.
Are you hungry?
Starving, of course. Nothing grows here.
I will remove one of the rations in my backpack and give it to the squirrel.
Bro, this squirrel's gonna like straight up run up your leg, down your arm, and just like start nibbling on this shit. You're making squirrel friends, bro.
Yeah. She says, "You can stay with us until we have to go. There's a bad man coming. He's gonna get stabbed."
He's gonna Strahd, you think you'll have anything good in his pockets?
Maybe. I mean, he'll probably be distracted. You could find out.
I could find out. This will be an interesting day indeed.
Put it like this: if you find anything in his pockets, I'll give you another ration.
Oh, if I bring you stuff from his pockets, he'll give me rations. This is ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I can call my brothers and sisters. As you just start to hear this real daft. You start to hear this real high pitched, just chittering noise coming from this squirrel. as Nyx, you don't hear the skittering noise because you can hear him. You hear him screaming out, "Lou, Betty, John, Jack, come, everybody, everyone!" And just starts listing off like 17 random ass names that don't actually mean a damn
Bourbon
thing.
squirrel life.
Derpy squirrel life, as like all kinds of squirrels like coming out of almost nowhere. You just see them like pop their heads up out of nowhere to like start running over towards you.
Nyx's scroll goal confirmed.
She's just overwhelmed and just kind of, if they're around, she's just like petting them and all of that and just getting all of their names.
As you're doing this, you know, the one that you currently have fed starts calling you my lady and starts like bowing. The Squirrel Knights have come to your aid.
Holy shit, you found a secret society of squirrel knights?
Manu goes, how many friends can this little girl make in Barovia?
Out of game, they are 100% like 1 HP, can't do jack shit little squirrels, but you know what? They are here for you, bud.
Hey, that's fine with me. She'll just spend the hour kind of just learning their names. That's about it, and just kind of feeding that one ration out to them, and just waiting the hour.
All right, you have deducted your ration.
Yep.
And that's gonna have repercussions later for absolutely no reason, but more fun. I gotta wait for Sensei to get back, but I think the next person is back to Moon.
I'm here. All right, there we go. So yeah, Moon is probably just wherever this little makeshift table is, just clears all the bullshit off of it. And you'll probably see as he sort of takes his sort of shield and then takes the sort of hammer and sort of throws it onto the table for a bit. As he does so, he looks over at it, realizes how long he's sort of been with this thing. And he also sort of looks over a couple of the bones he's collected from Zach so far. And he'll start almost like trying to use all the bits of his strength to start almost ripping and tearing pieces of it apart for a moment. At some point, you'll probably hear like a couple of loud crashes, look over, and then realize it's just Moon doing his thing. And eventually, as he sort of starts breaking and tearing the shield in half as much as he possibly can, he'll start almost taking the metal and trying to almost twist it or sort of almost remove it entirely at some points. He'll then take the stick that he got from, I think, the mines, wherever the whole, all the spiders and stuff were, and he'll start almost trying to almost place these things together, start almost taking any bits of scrap, leathers, whatever he can pretty much muster, just straight up Iron Man in this shit or whatever. And he'll start removing the shield, remove the warhammer from his inventory, and he's gonna start crafting a maul instead. He'll look over as he kind of pulls out the little lizard off to the side and say, "With this, anything can happen, Green Fool. And it seems to be that now no longer the Red Judge, or Zax," he says his name, "is with us. He's left us to our own hunts now. And he was a strong warrior, but now it's time to do him justice, to replace his strength, or at least to try to be as strong as he could have, or he was. but I can't cower behind any more weapons or any more shields and such. I have to find my own strength, like Sister Strength always says. And it starts here today. And as he sort of finishes the last bit of stuff, he takes the flower that is that Nyx gave him at, I think, like the second or first session of the campaign. Kind of fit it and slot it into the or into like one of the handles, tying it together. A sort of strange bony handle. And I'll look over, I guess towards Ishmark, and say, "All right, I think I'm ready to go for anything that happens here. You said you fought Strahd, right? Well, even though you know exactly what he's about, and you're worried about your sister and such, whether it's an extra 30 seconds, a minute, or whatever, fight for her sake, if it comes down to it. But ultimately she wants you to return, so return. Don't do anything too rash. And let's get out of this, I guess, all alive. Yes, all alive."
I will see you again. Now, as you're doing this is Project Aurora, man. You gotta roll me. You gotta roll me a d20 to see how good this mall is, bro.
Just let it be a mall, bro. I'm not looking for anything special.
I know. I'm aware. We gotta see, bro.
Watch it be as shitty as can be. Let's get it. 10.
Alright. I mean, it's not falling apart at the seams by any means, but it's not like straight up blacksmith quality. But it ain't gonna fall apart when you hit something. That's all.
It ain't the Agni quality, but
it's
hey.
not the Agni quality. All right, but you got the extra leather straps keeping the top of this thing right in place, so that when you smash it against something, it ain't gonna fly apart. That's what matters.
Man, Scotch tape, beware.
So like you'd probably imagine like in Moonwood, like we don't gotta RP this. He's probably like I imagine like as Nyx is sort of getting all the squirrels or whatever, Moon probably just finds one of the squirrels that are trying to rush over to him, like kills one of them, and then just starts skinning them and trying to take their goddamn bones or some shit. Poor guy didn't.
Oh my god, you monster!
Hey man, poor guy didn't make it.
The other squirrel's like, was he
You got a whole lizard right there.
Hey, no, he stays.
Oh, I see how it is. That lizard dead.
Issue.
Just wait till I get talking to him.
Oh man, but he kind of is like sort of uses all the bits of bone and such from them to kind of just add more and more to the design. There's nothing really like metal about this mall except for like the end of it. You're muted if you're speaking.
Very nice, very nice. One last thing before we move over to what's to the attunement finishing, unless anybody else has something else. But Nyx, you standing out back, bro, and a white albino squirrel comes up to you a little bit, holding a singular flower.
So has Daff noticed you interacting and talking with these?
Yeah, it wouldn't be like she was hiding it. She's probably just like sitting on the ground. In her words, crisscross applesauce, and you probably notice just squirrels gathering around her. You've seen her talk to animals, so it's nothing surprising.
Daff would say, so she's sitting there Indian style, kind of floating slightly above the ground, just meditating. And her eyes are closed, but she turns her head towards you and she says, "Ask them if they ever seen a white stag anywhere, or heard of one. One with white antlers with golden tips."
Okay. So I guess as Nyx. Okay, there's like too many things I want to do. Okay, first off, it gave me like what type of flower?
So I hadn't told you what type. I just said a singular flower.
Because that's rare. Like from everything I've known, nothing grows here.
Nothing grows here.
So Nyx's eyes would go extremely wide, and I mean, the first thing out of her mouth is, "Where did you get this?"
So as it brings over, it is a black rose. Full, like a full rose. Not just petals, not falling apart, just a single black rose. He's going to introduce himself as Dr. S. As
Dr. S.
Dr.
Okay.
S. As you gain
See some
yourself
slacking on the names.
you feel yourself being a little bit more inspired about having
Oh,
this
yeah,
flower.
I was like, yo, you're slacking on the names, Dredd.
No,
Squirrel's
no,
Dr. S, huh?
as you get a D8 of inspiration from Dr. Squiggles.
I was like,
Dr.
man,
S.
I gotta write this down. Hold
Showing up
on,
in
wait.
the game as an albino squirrel, handed
Right
Nyx a
there.
black rose.
All right, let me cross this off. This is notes.
I don't even know if
Bro, I really
Squigum's
thought we
still
got
in
some
here,
lore going
but,
on
you
right
know,
now.
I don't even know if Squigum's still in here, but it don't matter, bro. You showed up in game.
Man, I thought that was a
As
whole
albino
backstory with that
squirrel.
shit. I thought the whole way to take it to be
I
quick,
was
bro.
like,
You
oh,
guys are going
shit,
so
get
far.
that
I was
nose.
just like, let me finish, let me cook.
No, they're gonna roll
We might kinda
initiative
grow.
on the
We might kinda
squirrel.
grow.
Can I actually communicate with this squirrel or no?
I'm just out of
Okay.
game. It's 100% Squiggles.
Okay.
Who I don't even
well,
think is still here.
Well, for the record, she would put that rose in her hair on the opposite side as the other flower that's in her hair.
Oh,
But I guess for Dash request, she would ask the other squirrels. Have you ever seen any other animals around here? Maybe one that's like white, like kind of like a deer, but like a deer with antlers. I think they called it a stag. Yeah, a stag.
Roll me just a straight d20.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna basically be for their history. 4. Sorry, little one, but we have not seen anything like that in a great time. As it happens, everything here gets hunted before it has a chance to reach maturity.
Okay. Thanks for your help. You should probably get going though soon. The bad man's gonna be here.
As it's gonna take one singular bow, my lady.
If you find anything, let me know. And she kind of like stands up and like says bye to them.
Very well.
And she'll tell Daph basically that they
Copy.
knew nothing.
That everything gets hunted before maturity. All right. Does anybody have anything else?
I'm good.
Very well. As you guys are all in the house, I'll leave your tokens kind of sitting up there. But obviously, no one is being seen as it is. As that attunement goes off, and you feel a slight rippling effect. Is the best way for me to put that? You feel a slight rippling effect almost in the magical essence that is around you. And then it fades back in and it locks. As she has finished her attunement and is no longer capable of being scryed upon. As this goes, you hear almost a scream come from somewhere. A howl. Almost an echo. Irina will say, "It is done."
As soon as she says that, Rawl would like quickly stand up. Ishmark, everyone. We can't waste any more time. We have to get out right now. As he like kind of like tries to make everyone hurry up, like kind of let's go.
Unless anybody else has anything else, as you guys are starting to grab your things, I need a perception check from each of you.
Oh boy.
Would it be
Arena,
possible?
Sorry, can you roll for me real quick?
Who do you want to
Would
roll
it be
for?
possible? Oh, good.
Sorry.
No, just roll for Tanari.
I can do that. Oh, I gotta get my self-perception on D&D Beyond.
Ooh, who's got? Oh, it's Moon.
Yeah.
You're not seeing it either way.
Hey man, I'm blind. Leave me alone.
As it's a little fitting that Irina is the one that sees this first. What were you asking earlier, Sean? I'm sorry. I apologize, my friend.
Oh, I was just curious. In that time, would I have been able to like ritual cast unseen servant just to have it next to me during what's about to happen?
Yeah, you guys had an hour. I'm sure that's probably more than enough time.
Okay. Please continue. Sorry.
No problem. As this goes, it's kind of fitting that Arena is the one that sees this before anyone else. As you're starting to pull her, you're just going to hear a whisper into your ear, Rawl. He's here.
Say that again.
He's
It
here.
cut out.
As you look outside as you turn to look outside the window, about to take a step outside, and you see Strahd with two men flanking him, one on either side.
Hmm.
And you're going to hear Ismark in a very low tone. Go.
Starts walking, sees if what's her name again? Arena starts following, and the rest.
I probably like once we get a little bit far out, not immediately, to the point where it can be like kind of blendable and where no one's really gonna pay much attention. I'm going to do the thing and start messing with the mist. Tell me when we're at a point where it would kind of be not really super noticeable. You know what I mean?
So you guys
Like
are
we're
running
far enough.
outside. You guys are running outside the back of this place. So just kind of theater of minded. No one except for you guys can currently see where you're at, but you don't know what's going on in the front currently. So
Okay.
all you know is that Ismark has basically said go to you guys and has walked outside.
All right. So if that's the case, Moon's going to say towards everybody around him and just say, "Stay close to me. Stay only an arm's distance away. If you have to hold or link hands, then do so. But if you go too far, you won't be able to see." Once he assumes everybody understands that, he's gonna almost stake the maul into the ground, almost like a lever, sort of shift it for a moment, and you'll see as a bit of the rain begins to start picking up for a moment before it eventually begins to start almost evaporating before your eyes. You'll see as it begins to slowly start dispersing from Moon and all around him before the entire area around, except for directly up ahead, becomes heavily obscured as he's going to use this channel divinity marine layer, and everything, like everybody or everything around us can't see us because it's heavily obscured, but all creatures within 5 feet of me can basically see as it's only lightly obscured. So do not go far away.
All right.
Or you will be blind. And he's gonna just, once everybody's good, lift up the maul and just start slowly walking forward, stealthing, doing what he's got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So be it. Is anybody else doing anything else?
If Nyx can somewhat help with that, because she's had experience with the mist multiple times, as well as having abilities that deal with the mist itself. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but for the time being, she is going to use her Misty's Visions ability and cast an image of what looks like Irina, what she typically looks like, that is walking with us. So in case someone does come after us, there's someone that looks just like Irina.
So okay, so you're keeping it inside of the mist so that other people won't be able to see it. But if someone
It's
does,
walking with us.
yeah. If someone does, it's kind of a fail safe. If someone gets to you, gets to where you guys are. Okay, I get you.
Correct.
I understand.
She's using her silent image ability as that.
Okay, not a problem. And then the the last little bit. You said you were going to try to use yours to help with the mist a little bit.
I mean that was the best thing I have because I mean the mist has entered and left my body, but I don't know exactly how much control I have over it. Plus, I think Moon's idea is way better than what I had. So if anything, she's just going to be using guidance on Moon to help out with this if possible.
I'm just saying you can try to help his. It's still his plan, but you can try to help it out a little bit if you so choose.
By all
Sure,
means,
if I say yes and I get a DM about some more Meldon.
This wasn't an agreement. This wasn't an agreement by any means. It's just you being Nyx trying to help out.
Yeah, sure thing. Let's do that.
All right, DM incoming. All right. as you go to be able to do this, so Moon has been has called it forward, trying to bring up the mist. He gets about 20 feet in every direction, and he's like, okay, well, there's so many of you. You got to keep within an arm length. Try to stay in here. Something just tells you, I can extend this. And you start to reach out with those air powers as you go, right? You bring the mist a little bit closer, and you'd almost become one with the mist itself. You will extend that area out ever so much more, giving him a little bit more control to be able to do this. So now, effectively, Moon, you have control not from 20 feet out, but from 40 feet out, as long as she is helping you.
Do I notice Nyx helping out? Or not?
That's up to Nyx.
I think it'd be pretty apparent. She's not subtle with her magic because she's still growing into it, so I think it'd be pretty apparent.
Nah, it's just nothing but good idea, little crescent. Just offering him a high five and just keep moving. That's about it.
All right. Who's the last person outside of this house as this kind of happens? Nyx and Daff are already outside.
Yeah.
Irina's following Rawl. Who's my last person?
You can say Tanari, because I have an idea. If we see any creatures or anything come at us, I have a spell prepared.
Gotcha. All right. Well, in which case, I need a perception check from you, Tanari. I guess I should probably roll a perception check from you, huh? Since you're having me roll. Somebody else roll. It's a +5. Someone else roll.
Don't let me
23. There we go. 23. All right. With a 23, he's definitely going to catch just at least the very beginning of this conversation as it goes out. As Mark will walk out, and the very first thing he says to Strahd, "She's gone. You've lost, Broad." And with that, he's going to try to deceive him. He only gets an 11. And Strahd gets a 14. No one is able to leave without my say. As he'll turn and look to the left. Turn, looks to the right, looks behind him. Go. Find her. And Tanari, you will see as the black man with the spear standing directly to his left cracks his neck, goes forward, and seems to almost grow taller, nails growing longer, as his mouth deforms and starts to come out
Ooh.
as he changes forms.
Oh no.
And you are no longer looking at a man. You are looking at a wolf.
Of
in man
course.
clothing.
Of
Oh,
course.
thank God. I thought it was going to be like
More
an uber vampire.
Doggy!
Nope, it's bad
No.
now. It's bad now.
Bad dog, bad dog.
And he will begin to start to run as Ismark will bring out his bow straight from his side and try to just start shooting him. And the fight with Strahd's people in Ismark has begun, but you guys are already on the run.
Okay. Yeah, I let the group know about the wolf and Straw kind of knowing that we might be out here.
With that, I move over to the map. I need you guys to be very specific in what you guys do, how fast you're doing it, and where you're going. But you guys have basically are making it out of town, as the back door is basically right on the butt of town anyhow.
I mean, I imagine we're moving at a fast pace, right? Like, we're trying to leave,
Yeah.
escape, though.
Yeah. I think, yeah, for
At
like
a
the
certain
first half.
point, we may even start running if we're far enough from the house.
Yeah.
Very well. I need a couple of rolls from you, Moon.
Sure.
You are going to be able to give a plus. Roll me a D10. I like your thing with this mist, right? Originally, I was just going to give you a D5, but you're being helped out with the other.
Let's see. Let's go.
So it went from a
Don't
D
fuck this up.
went from a D6 basically to a
I nearly
D10.
did.
All right, for a 7. All right. I need everyone to roll me a stealth check because you're trying to be stealthy about this.
Ooh.
And you are adding 7 on top of that roll.
Ooh. Let's roll
I'm gonna
1d20
use-
plus.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna use my gnome feature to get advantage on this.
I have disadvantage.
Tanari's got a 9. Tanari's got a 19. Daph's got a 19.
Don't fucking matter.
I needed that fucking 7. Total of 15.
15. Moon.
Oh, heck. Not one. 9?
9, but it's a nat 1.
Bro, hey man, this chainmail doing something different, bro.
All right.
Bro,
so there's...
fly! You can fly!
I mean, sure, if I could do that, I don't know, but yeah, whatever.
I mean, it's.
Maybe
Bro, we'll
it's-
just say
I
you
don't know.
can
Still
fly.
that one. That's going
I
to
don't
be
care
2
out
failures.
again.
That is going to be 2 failures right off the bat.
Sorry.
It's fine. And with this, there is going to be a perception check.
The rest of us succeeded.
Well, this was not bad. Everyone else, everyone around 19 or higher with the plus 7.
So, Daff, you got a 26. Tanari, you got a 19. Madral, 22.
I added the 7. That's
Oh, you already
total
had
of
the 7,
15.
15.
Mhm.
And Nyx, you got a 24.
Mhm.
Alright, so.
Oh man, I gotta. Imagine like with the Nat 1 Moon just sort of trips and falls, trying to be as stealthy as can be. Looks. Ow! Ow! I guess Red Judge was here. That I could just sort of right atop his shoulders. Looks around, looks left, looks towards Denari, then looks towards the next biggest person in the area. Looks towards Rawl.
He just looks at you. You can fucking fly.
I mean, sure, but yeah, I mean,
Alright.
Bro, just say you want uppies.
So, what do you guys? I know you guys are moving. So you said kind of walking for
He
now.
allows you.
You guys are saying kind of walking for now. We'll get out.
Yep.
As you guys get out, you hear it again, and as you turn around and look, Nyx being able to almost see through that mist. You see it hot on your tail. As I rolled a perception check for him. Unfortunately, he got a 22. Between the nat 1 and the 2, you only had 2 passes and 5 failures.
Mad.
I have I have something for this, unless you want to do what you were gonna do, Tanari.
No,
Let's,
go ahead.
let's clap
Mine's
this
just
thing. Oh, good.
mine's just kind of like a last resort. I'm holding turn undead until they come close.
Okay.
Mine's like a getaway.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mr. Bubbles, her unseen servant, to basically, as we're like walking, to like stay behind and basically trip him as he's running towards us, to get him to knock him prone. Maybe during that time we can juke him a little bit, or just buy a little bit more time.
I will give you a little bit more time, as I will do this. There you go. You bought yourself a little bit more time. We have moved that token marker.
All right. Can I try something, Dread?
You guys can try whatever it is that you want.
All right.
He's
all right.
hot on your tail, but he fell just a little bit behind, but now he's coming back up again.
All right. As we're running, Rawl would just like cast a like firebolt on the ground behind us. There's grass, right?
Dead grass, but yes.
Okay.
Probably make this a little bit better for you.
Better. Dead grass, better.
Yeah.
You know, kind of, you know, but somewhere flammable. Throw like a firebolt at it, and then like not produce flame. It was like control flame to make it spread around, like right behind us, to kind of like block the way with flames, make it a bit harder for them to pass through. In a few more seconds.
Roll me just a regular d20 if you can.
Regular d20. Come on.
Just a straight.
Please. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right. You see him kind of leap up and over this thing. You may have bought yourself just a couple of seconds, but it wasn't much.
Oh no, he's got hops.
Seems he's not worried about fire like most wolves would be. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do?
How far away is he?
He's probably a few, like, he's probably a little bit farther behind, but like he's not right on your tail. Like he's on your tail because he's smelling you and tracking you right now, but he's not like seeing you actively going to try to kill you right now.
Okay. Oh, so he's kind of like following us in a way.
Yeah, he is on his way. He's tracking you. He has caught your scent.
Okay. I want to know if he's kind of like a certain number of feet away from us, but let me just look at my spells real quick.
Does anybody else want to do anything in the meantime?
I have one more thing, but
Nope.
I'll let someone else.
You do
go.
still technically have your fail-safe that is still running with you, right? So just keep that in mind. I didn't take that away by any means.
The what?
Nyx's fail-safe. That silent image.
Also, oh, yeah. Also, I'll be right back.
If
Oh,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Is he like 60 feet from us?
No, not yet. He's probably about like 200, 250 feet away still, give or take.
Okay, cool. Once he gets like danger close, like 60 feet, I'm going to hold Ray and Field Med on him.
Very well.
To kind of use that to like sap the strength off of him.
Very well.
Could I wait, can I actually do that? Nah, I don't think I can. The only thing I could think of left that I can do is with Druidcraft. Apparently, I can leave the odor, it's a faint odor of a skunk, to help throw him off our trail, but it doesn't give me any type of range. Hold on. The effect, it doesn't give me any type of range, to do that. So, if possible, I'd like to just combine that with Tanari. So whenever her effect goes off, the smell of a skunk kind of just hits him to help, maybe give her advantage or something like that.
I think
she's trying to do.
if you want to use like skunk smell, so kind of like throw off his scent, because he's a wolf right now. I think that can help.
Yeah, that's about all I
definitely
got.
gonna help. I think that's definitely gonna help.
I'm back.
All right, so skunk. As far as that goes, I need everybody to give me an athletics check because you guys are booking it right now. You're running.
All right.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Or unless you don't want to be
Yeah.
running. If you want to still be walking, but it sounded like from
No,
you guys
it's-
earlier, as
it's-
you being chased,
Nah,
you're
it's
running.
time to run.
Yeah, I think at this point we're running.
It is
boy.
time to run.
Now,
Let's.
now, when you say athletic,
Jesus.
Yeah, do you think acrobatics might
like
help?
Athletics is running. It very specifically states in D&D in the manuals that running is athletics, bro.
what if you're flipping? You know,
Yeah, what
like
if you
yo,
flip-
I
what if-
saw
wait,
people
wait.
do backflips faster than running. It's possible.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
possible.
running on
How
what if he
long?
parkour? What if he parkour?
Man, I'm a tiger running on all fours. I think I think acrobatics it is, bro.
Bro.
How?
With a 6, I might have to just start like picking you up, bro.
Yup.
I keep saying, why don't we fight, man?
Everybody give me athletics
Alright,
for
give him-
now.
If you can
Give him one
See,
turn. Give him
look.
one turn. Give him one
All,
turn.
all,
Go.
all I'm gonna say is acrobatics says, you know, this dexterity checks covers your attempts to stay on your feet in a tricky situation. This is a tricky situation, such as when you're trying to run across
I'll
a
tell
sheet
you
of
what, for
ice.
those who want to use acrobatics, you can use acrobatics at disadvantage.
Look, bro,
Nah, I think that's athletics, though.
that's better than my strength check. Trust me.
Honestly, same.
Man, alright.
Honestly,
For
same.
those who
Yeah.
want to use it, I'll allow that.
Oh man.
It's
Hey,
crazy.
It's still better than my
Still
Daff,
so
if you
much
want to
better.
fight, just convince Moon to throw down. Let's go.
I got an 8, I got a 20, I got a 10. Nix, if you wanna use it, you can.
I
You
will
got it,
say,
you got
You
it.
can do it at disadvantage if you want.
Acrobatics at disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a 9 on that.
Why not?
I will
That
say,
was advantage. Yeah.
6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Either way, it's a 6. Nix,
Yeah,
Nix
either
is
way.
Nix is a small.
Dice
one,
want the
small.
dice want.
so
Uh,
Daff
dice-
says,
dice-
yo, let's box.
All right.
Like, you know what? I think we can take him.
This wolf is going to be doing this at disadvantage due
Good.
to the smell, as it were.
The Red Judge, before he left, he did say that we need to stop running away from fights. Maybe this is one.
Yeah.
Let's 6-on-1, man. We can lump this man up.
Yup. You know what? Yeah. I think we should box.
All right. Altogether, you guys passed. You rolled actually extremely low. You have a choice to make at this point. You will hear. I gotta roll for Irina. I haven't been rolling for Irina. Irina got to roll too.
No, she did.
She didn't roll for that. Either way, it would have passed. You guys would have passed the group-based skill checks. All right. You will hear Irina call out. If you want to do the river, there it is. We must leave now, or she's gonna ready her bow. You guys have a choice to make. You can hop onto the river and hop onto that boat as you guys had originally planned, or you can turn around and fight. It is your decision to make, but you must make
Can we?
it
Okay.
now.
Dread. Can I attempt a perception check to try to hear at least how many of them, or is it just the one?
It's the one that you can see for now, but you've never come across one of these before. You don't know if he's capable of calling more or not. You've heard him howl at least once.
We've seen wolves.
Alright, so-
We've never seen werewolves, but we've seen wolves.
All right, I'm kind of
Not sure, but we kind of make the assumption.
Daff was saying, look at.
for the dapper.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, because you know what? What if we just run away? He might understand where we're going. What if we
And Daff was saying, look at it. Oh no, that's Azura. Daff was saying, well, look at it this way. If he goes back, then that would mean Isma would have to face him along with the others. Perhaps we could give our assistance in dealing with this threat, so that it doesn't return.
Someone must make a decision.
Oh,
Okay,
can you
we
mute it?
just.
My bad. Moon was saying, well, judging by everybody's reaction, the only one we haven't heard from is Crescent on whether they want to fight. Do you think they're bad? Looking towards, yeah.
if they're with the bad man, then they're bad because they're probably friends.
And what happens again to people who are
They
bad?
get stabbed.
Oh shit!
Well, you know what happens.
We
right?
stabbing. It's stabbing.
They get
Is it that time?
It's that
It
time.
is that
Alright.
time. Load me that map and let me fucking roll
Our
initiative, bro.
souls be shackled.
All right. Well, let me prep a map real fast.
We were basically in the clear, and we are like, you know what? Cowabunga.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
We were right
We're
there.
like, you
We
know
were
what? I
right
do want
there.
XP.
You know
We
what?
are
I want
yep.
smoke.
Exactly. We are so close from our goal, but nah. That's
I
not
want
the
some XP.
fun
We
narrative.
don't do that here.
Can't grind running away.
Yep. That's the safe and logical narrative. We don't like that.
Look, the way Dash sees it, you know, we're helping. We're helping. What's his name? Bismarcky. You know, we're giving them some help.
Bismarck.
Bismarcky.
Jeez.
There's Marky Mark.
Let's activate this thing here. Gonna have to put.
Jeez.
Glad we just took that long rest. Sheesh. Yo.
All right.
Hey, somebody stream? I can't see it.
All right. So you have.
Yeah, me too.
I need.
Well, I can't see you.
No, no one can see anything
We're gonna
yet.
be
I haven't put you actually in. So Moon, you were the farthest away technically with that 22. Daff is. Let's see what we got.
Well, I mean, hold on. Technically, wouldn't I have to be like near everybody anyways because of the whole mist layer thing?
The bubble.
I'll put you in the middle.
He's,
He practically
What
has to
is
be in the
these
middle.
sound
You make
effects
a good point.
happening?
You make a good point. I'll put you. How about
What was that?
I'll see, but hey, man, I'm down to be next to the team.
that?
yeah, what is this?
Yeah.
Yo, this sounds crazy.
What that dog shooting?
Someone is getting
Wait a
mauled.
Bro,
Did you see
what
that
kind
gif
of
of the dog
videos
in
you
the chat?
watching?
That's what it is.
Right.
Greg's like, that's gonna be you in the next couple of minutes.
That's a warning. What's about to happen to us?
You had your chance.
So you
Oh my god.
All right. So I have put everybody in. I have not. You are
I
not
didn't.
technically in combat just yet. If you can't see anything, go ahead and reload for a second.
Yeah, let me do that.
Um,
I see everybody else, I just don't see Moon.
yeah, you were my first person to actually put in even.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the
still no
visual.
vision for me.
You tried a different browser.
Maybe that's what it is. The other question that I actually have, do you guys, so I know a lot of you guys turn off that acceleration thing for purposes.
I found her.
It usually it turns back on as soon as you like close your browser and turn
Not
like.
on mine, it don't. And Foundry, if you don't have that stuff running, screws up constantly.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't
Like,
know.
it
Let me
straight up
check
doesn't
it.
run if you don't have it on.
Mhm.
Yeah, my
I'm
my
pretty
computer sounds
sure.
like a jet engine.
This sounds nuts.
Yep.
Sounds like a werewolf.
Man, that is not a dog.
Hardware acceleration when available. Yep, it is on. Yeah, I can't. It's so black for me.
Can you at least see the tokens?
Nope. Cannot see anything.
Yeah, I can see mine and everything.
Yeah, I see everything.
I'm gonna delete
All right, let me refresh then.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'm deleting
And
it
then-
all and bringing it back in to see if that fixes it for you.
In the meantime, well, actually, no. If I share screen, it's gonna fuck up the overlay.
Ooh, okay, Firefox works for
Yeah.
me. Oh, I know this map. This is where Tanari got her head cut off.
Hey, yo,
It's
what?
basically
No.
the same.
Wow, he said relive this trauma, bitch.
Oh
Someone's
shit.
gonna get cut off
Yo,
today.
there's still some blood over there.
Like, hey, yo, Nick, pick that
This
up.
is about the location that this happened.
Yeah.
man, not gonna lie.
Yeah. God damn, we should stop coming around here. This place is cursed.
Where's initiative? Who's initiative? Oh,
Oh, am I rolling? And everything.
no, Raw wasn't an initiative because I deleted this token and brought it back.
Gotcha.
I refreshed the foundry. Hold on.
Hey, somebody get that dog.
Or yo, can we turn the snarling down?
You know, like he don't bite.
This dog is snarling in my ear.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
like, nah, he's friendly.
It's the Sirenscape wolf/werewolf encounter that comes with this pack.
In a hybrid transformation.
All right, Tanari, did you already roll for initiative?
Have I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Tanari's got to roll for initiative. Rawl's got to roll for initiative as well.
Lon, I did refresh. It's at 99%.
A couple of seconds.
It hates you. It hates you.
God damn it, please work. For the love of God.
In the meantime, while his is still going up, you'll see him kind of slow down as it stands right now. He's 125 feet away from you. He's seen that you've stopped. And you're just gonna hear him one more time start howling. Is it still hating on you?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll initiative. Dread, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna roll initiative on D&D Beyond, and you could just add that
just
to
type it in.
Foundry
Yep,
in the
I'll just
meantime.
type it in.
16.
16. Very well. I will put that in right now. Update combatant. Initial value 16.
Just start the fight. While stupid map is loading.
Understood. Tanari. You're starting out.
Oh,
This
shit, my
thing's
turn.
still a little bit farther away from you, but you guys are there. Technically, you are still surrounded in the mist, and
Yeah.
Nyx, you still have your version of Irina.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay next to Moon, and I'll hold my action to cast a Ray of Enfeeblement when he gets in range of 60 feet.
In range of 60 feet, Ray of Enfeeblement, held action. Understood. You can still move around if you want.
No, I'll just stay close to Moon. Don't
Stay
move
close
yet.
to them. Very well. It will take absolutely no time for this to happen. As it moves up 30 feet, if that is this movement, it will actually take the dash action as it is moving forward. And with its bonus action, you're going to hear one more time, basically just another. That was weak.
No, that's good, that's good.
Did it become a shard?
You hear a wolf howl, and off in the distance, you hear a couple of more.
Of course.
Okay,
You're
sorry,
already
I
at
have to be single because I can't see the map. Is he in 60 feet?
He is, I do believe. Let me just double check. He's moved as far as he can. He is literally at 65 feet.
It's imperfection.
Bro, I literally moved it as close as far as I could. I didn't do that on purpose. That's just as far like.
Hit the button. Hit that button. Is he
No.
going through?
No, I'm saying it's at 65 feet. So he's
No,
not
65.
within 60. He's not within
Oh.
60. He's at 65.
Okay, cool, I got time.
All right.
All right. That's their turn. He's gonna look, or Moon's gonna look over towards Gaff and say, "Sister Strength, are you joining me in the front, or are you staying back there?"
She'll say, "Of course I'll be up there with you."
Well, let's hold the line together, and you'll see as he will look over for a moment, and you'll see as a bit of the mist begins to start swirling around you, and you are truly the dodge tank now. He's gonna cast Shield of Faith on you. You get +2 to your AC.
Copy.
All right. He's gonna basically just walk up. No, I mean, he'll really just hold right here. He's fine. Yeah, I guess like 5 feet, and then he's gonna ready his action, swing at the guy whenever he gets near Tanari, Rawl, or myself. Or pretty much like if he ever gets in melee range. And that's me.
All right. Sounds like a plan. And then Rawl, that would be your turn, my friend.
If hold on, how much? What's the 65 feet. I could press X on him from a distance, if that is what is required. Uh, yeah, gonna do a basic firebolt at him. Gonna roll on D&D Beyond if that's fine.
Yep, that's fine. You just tell me what you roll.
That is a 10 does not hit, I assume.
10 does not hit.
Whatever. That's my turn. Actually, that's my turn.
Very well. As you're going, or Daff, you're going to the arena with her bow. She's going to grab a hold of a bowstring and knock it back. Having had no arrow in it, you just see it start to form. As she will pull back one and release. There's that. With a 14, she will nail it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
As you will see it hit for 10 points worth of damage. I need... Right. As this sinks in, I need Moon. You're closest. I need a perception check from you.
Sure. 24.
24. You are 100% aware that an arrow flying at this speed and with that pointed sharp should have dug in so much deeper than it really did. It's almost like it resisted, and then you see it start to almost push the arrow, push itself out.
He'll begin to say, something's wrong. The arrow landed, but it seems to be resistance of some sort. Stay on your guard. And that's it.
Daff.
Okay.
Around to you.
Yep. So she is going to, let's get it then. Going to activate her Jigger, Blazel, and then she's gonna update that. And she's gonna rush. So she has 40 feet of movement.
Let's go dodge thing.
So she's gonna go right there, and she's going to reach out. She's gonna close her eyes for a moment and reach out her hand, and cast a Mind Sliver on it.
Very well, go for it. That is a roll for me.
Yep.
What's the roll? Intelligence. Let me reveal this to you. It was a failure, but I'll reveal this.
So just 4 psychic damage.
4 psychic damage.
Yep,
You'll
and
see it real.
And it pretty much, it has to subtract the 1d4 from the next saving throw.
Subtracting a
Just
1d4. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright.
And as she holds up her arm, she says, it's like she closes her eyes and reaches into its mind, and she says, just a beast. And she looks a little disappointed at it as she puts her arm down.
Looks disappointed. Ooh, this guy sucks. Alright. In which case... Let's double check. Alright, Nyx. That is the end of your turn. Move over to the
Yeah.
one and only Nyx.
She is going to say to this beast, "Bad dog, time for you to get stabbed!" And she is going to use her bonus action to collect some of this air, gain advantage, and Eldritch Blast it. Okay. Attempting to roll versatile damage when none was set up. Okay. Let me roll again. for
16
advantage.
most definitely hits. You can also chase that crit if you would like.
Yeah, I'm clicking it again and nothing is popping up. There
There
we
it goes.
go.
22 hits as well. 12 points of force damage. As you will see this thing hit and pull back.
There goes that carry.
By any chance, I can assume, is it safe to assume like the other wolves are coming from behind it?
It is safe to assume that, but it may not be
Because
that
it's
way.
like
Give
we
me a
were-
perception.
I guess I was asking, we were running towards the left of the map, so that's why I was just curious, but
Yep.
I will roll
Yeah,
perception.
you guys were running towards the left.
Who knows?
knows?
Okay. We will, we'll just, play by AoE rules, and we'll just go right there, and that's me.
Alright. We are going to...
She would put the Irina, like, clone is just standing next to her, looking scared and helpless.
We are going to find out together where they're coming from.
Oh no.
Got off lucky. No one's coming from directly behind you. But you have 1, 2, and as you're looking, you see a man running down the road back to you at full bore sprint. As a certain individual needs to tell them what they see.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Kill Ross.
I think he's muted.
I'm about to say, or not.
Dropping the ball.
Kill
Okay,
we
I-
don't
I-
see a man
okay.
running towards us.
God, he ruined it.
We
He
don't.
fucking ruined it.
Let me show you what
Yeah,
Rick.
I don't care. Next week.
Look in the Kansas. This is what Rick doing right now. This is Rick.
No, I just had no fucking clue where I was going to be coming, so I assume so I'm going from behind them.
You're coming from behind them. You're basically
No.
running in.
Okay, I would say that.
Yo,
he's
that
a
art
wolf.
is fucking creepy. Holy shit.
I can't even
Shit.
see it. What the fuck is this? It's rigged. Rigged.
There it is.
Where is
to
it?
the to the side is to
All the
the
way on the left hand side.
to the right.
I'll just refresh it and see.
That man looked like whatever they say he did that shit.
He did
Well,
it
he
twice.
wouldn't know. But it's
Or, Madra, take a screenshot of it.
There we go.
So
He's about to get put in the
So he's friendly, right?
we'll find out. We'll find out.
thing. Find out.
For now, Oh wait, I'm going. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, I don't see my token there.
You're all the way on the right hand side. Like
I'm zooming
all
in.
the
Yeah,
way
I
on
don't
the
see it.
right-hand side.
I do not
What
see
the
my
fuck is wrong
token.
with this map, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's cursed, like Dread.
I see everyone
There you
else.
go.
I see
How about now?
everything's moving.
I can see him. I can see him before.
It's right, literally right there.
He's right here.
Well, I can't see. It doesn't matter that it's there.
It's a figment of my fucking imagination.
I'm gonna refresh. Maybe that helps.
Yeah, Jed, you gotta find another map. This
Apparently. Let's,
ain't it, bro.
about to copy. Well, if I copy and paste everybody, it's gonna refresh everything to 0. In the meantime, Rick, why don't you go ahead and describe your character, bro?
So you see a fairly big guy because he's a Goliath. He's a I would say at least in the dark you can't really tell if his skin is just straight up gray, but it is. It's and he's wearing a fairly long poncho, and he's carrying a big axe with him. You see that he's some of his clothes are a bit torn up, and well, at least for now you don't really see much else. And He's just woke up on the side of the road because there was some fucking wolf howling, fucking disrespecting people.
You understood. You Kilroth hears, they're here! They're here!
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Think about it for a minute, and then it'll come to you.
Nah, Dre, just tell them Jesus fucking Christ.
I really don't think that will tell me a whole lot because I had no fucking
You
clue what
speak wolf, my friend. They hear snarling, you don't.
Okay.
Damn, got that the new player buff. Speak wolf.
Talk about play to
Howls
win.
aren't howls to you.
I'm
Alright.
a step away for the campaign for a month. I'll be back in April. Let me know what I get.
I'm back
Yeah,
a whole 100%.
he's just gonna go forward a bit, and he's pissed because
Roll
Some
me
fuckers.
initiative before you start running.
Oh right. I thought I was already in here, but yeah, never mind.
Roll for initiative.
I was thinking I'll just fucking roll in at the last point, but yeah, sure. He's just standing there, fucking angry as shit.
He has come to investigate.
Nah, this ain't time for investigating. This is time for fucking silencing some motherfucker up.
Keep people from wakey. All right, Tanari.
Is the mist still up?
Technically, it is still up. They're not seeing you; they're smelling you.
Okay, I can. Is he still like 65 feet away?
He is still exactly 65 feet away. That was as far as
I move forward,
Very well.
and now I cast Raven Fieldment.
So you move it forward. That'll put you right there. Incidentally, I'm pretty sure this is the rock that you got your head cut off on previously.
Yeah, good thing I can't see it right now. I'd be triggered.
What's the is it a save for me or not?
Yeah, it's a save. Wait, actually, no, I think it's a hit. Let me double check real quick. Oh yeah, it's a hit for me. So I will just roll this manually real quick. What the hell's so much a hit? Gosh. Oh god. Please have a hit. I didn't see it.
23.
Alright, that hits.
That indeed hits.
Now you mute it. Dread.
23 most definitely hits. I was trying to figure out why in the hell my I kept getting pings. It's really starting to drive me nuts. All right, sorry about that.
All good.
Very well. Okay. All right. 23 hits. What's is it damage? Is it what is random?
It is on a hit that target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. And at the end of the turn, you can make a con saving throw against the spell to end it. So right now, if it uses strength of any kind for its attacks, half damage.
Hit target deals half damage on any strength-based weapon. Got it. Very well. Right, and then after that, at the end of its turn, DC 15 con saving throw. Got it. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
For that is pretty much the end of my turn.
This will come into action then, as Daft, this thing runs directly right up to you. So this is just
Don't
gonna
don't
be a
don't, don't forget. You say your first attack roll disadvantage. I ain't forget.
very well. Very well. Disadvantage. Here it comes.
It came with receipts.
You
12.
needed that.
Weave.
This dude's AC's 25 right now?
That's right.
Weave.
Dodge tank.
Christ.
Frontliner.
Alright.
This with or without shield?
Without you.
Jesus.
Man, don't even think about it with shield.
She as it goes with his claws, she just puts like
How are
a
we
hand
getting
on
to
the.
these- How are we getting to these numbers?
So she has a plus
Check the box
5.
right now.
Christ. Tell Ulf how to be able to do this, bro. Even Ulf doesn't have this shit. Dude's wearing more weapons and armor than anything.
These gish builds, man. But yeah, she puts her hand on the forearm and just like slowly like moves it out of the way, like gently as she's dodging its attacks, like pretty much showing like, just a beast.
That's 17. So your mage armor gives you up to 17, right?
Yeah, then the cloak of protection gets you up to 18,
18.
and then plus 2 from shield of faith.
So that's,
Gets you to 20.
that's 20, not 25. Your armor
Well,
class right now says 25.
Yeah, 25 because I went to blade dance as my bonus action last turn.
So he gets plus 5 to his AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds his int to his AC.
Jesus Christ.
Blitzing.
Take notes, Strahd.
Oh my god.
Hey, if you want a multi-class in the wizard?
Apparently.
With
Yeah,
that
you
have a
8 in int,
whole
yeah, he
thing
you
wants
got
to
it, bro.
Whole thing
Just learn
going
from
on
that,
right
bro.
now.
go to
The thing-
college.
The thing about this class is you could dodge, but you get tapped one time, you on the floor.
Yeah, you dead.
Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. That's fine. Here's what it is. So isn't going to be able to do that, so it will take its second action for a bite, and it is 100% going to miss because there's no way in hell we get up to 25.
As it goes to bite, she just holds her hand and telekinetically like stops his maul from her face, and then she just slightly mushes it to the side. As she goes,
Disrespect.
The disrespect to this place.
Toying with it.
Right.
I'll wait for it to
Hey,
crit and
little-
remove her from the map.
Yeah,
oh yeah. If I get crit, it's over. It'll be bad.
Dap is not gonna let this up after we kill this thing. It's gonna be like, you really ran from this?
Alright,
You know what?
we moved to
I'm
moon.
curious. I kind of want to just stand by. I kind of want to stand by Daft just to make her AC even higher. Wait, hold on, real quick. Did these guys go? Top and bottom guys?
No, they're
No.
they're in the initiative tracker. It's the same reason that Rick wasn't able to go yet. They're in the initiative tracker.
Oh, I don't see him in the initiative, but
They come after Dash.
Yeah, they're after death.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like if everybody like stays near me, but I'll look over, just get a general consensus. Will you all be fine down here, or do you need me to stay around just in case?
Take the fog away. We'll be fine now.
Okay. He's gonna
Stab,
disperse.
stab him! Stab him!
You're way over 10 minutes anyhow. I just didn't actually take
Cool.
it away.
Whatever.
You're
All right,
right.
cool. As he sort of does so, he'll join up with his sister Strength, and he's gonna just start dragging them all amongst the ground, just swing for the fences towards this guy, while they're distracted. Hopefully. All right, Maul targeted. Let's go. Ooh. 11.
11 hits.
Wow.
Some
11
way.
hits. Again, because you already passed it, you slam your maul into the side of this thing, or however you want to do it. All you notice
got you.
is it doesn't go in as far as you thought it would.
All right, so yeah, he's just sort of just dragging the maul for a moment. He kind of almost kicks up a little bit of dirt into its face and just brings the hammer down onto his skull with that strike. But he's not used to the strength of it, so that's why he gets an 11. That will be his action. I don't think he's got anything he can really do as a bonus action. He'll just look over towards Death and just sort of say, stay near me. Let's take this one down. and that's his turn.
Sure. Right.
Alright. All right. Now kill Ross.
Now it's time to just move forward and dash to move even further forward. And all you're gonna hear is like, "What the fuck is all he yelling about?" And that's my
that
turn.
guy said a bad word.
There's reinforcements. Be careful.
He looks just like them.
Roll, blast him!
I cast Firebolt on him.
We take no chances here. Kill him.
Well, Kitty, you're no longer the new person. Kill that guy. He's dangerous.
Is that the end of your turn, kill Ross?
Ooh.
Rick?
Yeah. That's it. I used my action. I don't have, rage.
Very well. Roll.
Ow. No. Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna kill the guy that ran up in the back.
How much? 35 around here? Yeah.
There's a guy right to the south too.
Yeah, whatever. He's gonna get Roll's gonna get an echo call from a blonde guy telling him stay close to the paladin, and he's gonna come here and no. Where is it? Fucking yeah, whatever.
If you can be
Magic
within 5
missile?
feet, it's perfect.
Oh, 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Would that allow it? So I was around here.
Is it not 10
No.
feet for you?
No. This is for something else. I'm not level 6 for that feature.
Okay. Just gonna whatever. Gonna just retcon the movement. Gonna be around here, and just gonna where is it? Fucking magic missile at first level.
Which
So-
which one we targeted?
The same one. This one.
Understood. Go for it.
So 3d4, right?
At second level, I believe so. Or is it
First. No,
level?
first
Yeah,
level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3d4. That's right.
Alright, 3d4 plus 3. Let me roll this shit. So 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Cool.
If you would like to describe
Yeah.
those, by all means. If not, he's just gonna get blasted.
Yeah, he's just gonna get blasted. I'm too tired.
Very well.
That is my turn.
Very well. In which case, Irina is going to back up ever so slightly to Nyx and ask Nyx, they're coming from all sides. Which one do we attack?
Kill. You gotta stab the one that's trying to stab us. Daft called it, focus fire. Yeah. Kill that one. And she's gonna point to the one that's engaged with Moon and Daft.
Very well. As she does that, in an effort to try to not hit Daft in the back, she's going to use her bonus action for an archer's eye. Gonna try to zoom in. Got this now, and she's gonna let it go.
I think she could have held on that one a little more.
11 hits.
Be good enough.
11 hits. 11 is the is just hits.
Not just.
Add a d10.
Adds a extra d10 into this.
Come on, girl. Roll a 10.
14.
Nice.
And again, you guys will see that it goes in, but it seems to almost push itself out ever so slightly, not doing as much. And that will be her turn. Brings us to Dathomir.
Okay. So how's it looking?
It's looking pretty fucked up.
Okay. What's she do in a time like this? So as you're close to her, you see as it's looking fucked up, she's looking at it hungrily, rather than like instead of like we're here, everyone's looking to fight. she has no fear. She's looking to consume, and she yells out, "Leave this one to me. Handle the other." Oh my God, that's Aurora. She yells out.
What happened to your voice?
she yells
Who
out.
is that?
She yells out, "Leave this one to her. Handle the others." And so she yells that out, hopefully so everyone can hear. And so this is the first time she's done this, but she's been kind of working on this in the background. She pulls out that silver short sword, and so she opens up her robes for a moment, and telekinetically the short sword goes into her hand, and actually nah.
I see
Nah,
you
actually-
have a really unreleased Obi-Wan into the Curse of Dread campaign.
Jesus fucking Christ, Strahd.
And so she goes to just strike up with the silver short sword.
Bygone down. Here we go.
See, target him. Okay. Where are my weapons? I do
Be in your
not.
inventory.
Yeah. Oh, I see nothing. It's like I don't know what's going on here.
I literally double clicked on.
Okay,
your
there we
profile,
go.
see
There we
what's
go.
going
Yeah,
on in your
there we go.
inventory.
Yeah, it was collapsed. The
Playing
window
all
was
kinds of
collapsed.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Go on, it is.
With that, with all things and the crit rules, give me the DTD, bro.
So as you're standing next to her, Moon, you see the robes open and the blade reaches her palm, and she just decapitates it by his head, drops the blade, and the blade flows right back into her robes as she closes it telekinetically and keeps walking.
Moon's looking like, holy shit. That's so cool. And that's it.
And you hear in the background.
And she
got
I
the
need,
high
I need a
ground.
perception check from both of you as you do this.
okay.
Do they hear the music?
Right.
I really need to
maybe.
see. I really need to see if Sirenscape has the Star Wars version of this, bro.
Oh boy.
Hold on. I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now. Oh, there's no Star Wars, bro. There's no Star Wars package. Ah,
God damn it.
bullshit.
All good.
One.
Bullshit. But no, Moon, with that 23, you're gonna see the blood that got hit with that silver longsword just bubble.
Ew. Okay. Not staying near that. We'll probably leave it to Nyx. All right.
It's
And
almost like it's burning. That's the best way to
Okay.
put that.
she reaches out with her hand and at Kilroth and give me a strength saving throw as she's gonna pull you towards her.
Oh, okay.
And she just straights up, get over here.
No one has said anything so far, so let's do
Oh,
this
I was
thing.
getting ready.
I guess. Yeah, okay.
I think you get it. Did you say that you did rage last time?
Nope.
All right. Well, then it's just straight strength roll.
Oh
That
shit.
athletics, bro.
No, I forgot to link that thing.
Alright, still here. You got 22.
You beat that DC. She,
You ain't moving at all, bro.
you feel a pull from her, but you don't move. And she says, "It appears this one is a bit more heftier. No matter."
Shit.
Do you want me to take care of them or no? Deal with the other wolves.
No, she goes up to him, and that's the end of her turn. She says, "No matter."
All right.
She'll yell to you to deal with the wolves.
Do I sense any kind of intimidation coming from that?
She's just walking up to you. I mean, bro, you some hooded nigga, like, bro, red eyes. Bro, you looking like the ops.
I don't know. You're looking like your Sith Lord, you ask me.
I mean, that is
Red eyes.
she is.
That might be Daddy.
He
I don't
is
know.
he is looking.
Who knows who that is?
He is looking like a Sith Lord, but Mans hasn't said a
We'll now
word.
take over the
The
world.
dark side is strong with this one.
So I
The
guess when
Force
she
is
when
definitely
she approaches you, she'll say, "Speak quickly, or you'll suffer the same fate as these wolves."
Okay. Hi.
She'll look back. This one's a numbskull. He's good.
Moon gives you the thumbs up.
To the
I mean,
wolves.
bro, he's like, he just mad. Just woke the fuck up and coming here like, bro, what the fuck's going on? All this fucking noise.
She'll say, "Help us dispatch of these wolves. We'll talk then."
Works for me.
She'll use the rest of her 10 feet to go there. Oops. There.
How far are you trying to run, bro?
Opportunity.
How far are you trying to run? You were at 35 feet from
Oh.
where you were. You moved
No, I
another
have
10 feet.
Yeah, I have 40 as
Oh, got it. Okay.
lady,
Sorry.
yeah.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. All right. This particular wolf smells in the air, smells towards Kilroth, and turns. And I rolled earlier. Starts running this direction. Kilroth, give me an insight check.
All right.
Bro, they think you're there for them, not against them, or not against them in any way. As far as they're concerned, you're here to help.
He look it. I'd make that astute observation as well.
You get the sense that they're like, this one's got her. We'll move over to the next, and we'll take the dash action over to Tanari, and right in Tanari's face.
No, not this rock.
Wait, what?
Gets that little bit of a howl going. And for those who speak wolf, you hear calling for more help, for more aid.
Wouldn't speaking wolf be just understanding the house and ignore?
Yes.
Not like actual words.
It's not actual words. It's more of a feel that they're calling out for more aid.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused at the beginning when you described it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's more of a feeling.
Yeah.
And with the full action, the second one runs right up to you, Moon.
All right.
And with that, Nyx, it's your turn.
Okay. Nyx is going to go here, and she's going to say, "Sorry, I got you covered." And her shadow is going to elongate and wrap around this wolf's head, and she's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the one in front of Tanari.
Very well.
So that's going to be a Wisdom save for that wolf.
Saving throw coming in. Fail.
It now has to use its reaction to run away, and as it does that, she yells out to Daff, "I got one coming right towards you!"
Takes that 16 points worth of damage. And has to run away from you.
And Tanari can get an opportunity attack if she has one.
Gotcha.
Run out.
Hit it.
What? Gonna hit it with. God damn it. Alright, I am so sorry.
What you got? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I forgot I didn't take Warcaster last level.
swing and a miss.
I would call that a swing out of fear and trauma.
And she dealt 0 damage. Ooh.
Swing and a
Yeah.
miss.
After that, the shadow kind of just comes back to under Nyx's side, and yeah, I'm good right here. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, oh, God, I'm an idiot. Forgot I had something. That's fine.
You guys, as you go, I need to roll these real quick. See where we're going.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. Again, you guys coming off pretty lucky with that, but
Oh no.
you see some much larger wolves start stepping out.
Hey, oh, wait a second.
Oh, boy.
God damn.
It seems that help
Oh.
has in fact come.
Guys, I think it's bad now.
Big doggies.
Come on, they can't be that bad. Their noses are already bleeding.
Denari,
That's not their blood.
your turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Sonari is going to aim at this wolf next to. Actually, no, she's going to aim at the wolf that tried to hit her. And then she's going to cast. Guiding Bolt.
The guiding bolt. Alright, you
Put-
definitely hit with
bloody
that
good.
20. Doing 18 points of radiant damage. How do you do this?
Surefire. Oh, they're dead?
No, they're not dead, but
Oh.
describe this this guiding bolt. Massive.
Oh, as the fear kind of like coalesces from Sonari, she kind of like gets like almost a hold of herself as she uses that fear and kind of gathers in energy, and she kind of like coalesces like these dark like bluish green mist of her own. She grabs that and almost flings it like some kind of ectoplasm at this creature, and now it's kind of lingering onto them like smoke.
As you do this, you start to see a little bit of black blood start to drain out of this thing ever so slightly. As it is officially
I
bleeding.
need that.
No!
No.
Anything else you want to do, Tanari?
I think I would just kind of yell out to the rest. I think this is the time when we start running.
Alright, as you hear that, Moon, it is your turn.
Can you mute it? I didn't hear you.
Can you mute it?
You're on Discord.
Yeah, you made it on Discord.
Yep.
What were we saying?
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking in the background.
Alright, here in Tanari, Moon will begin to say, looking over at them, we must stand our ground. We can take them. And he's going to move over, position himself. He's gonna look over towards Rawl and say, Brother Death, you can stay near me. I'll protect you for as much as I can. He's going to look over and he is going to try to use all the bits of water around him and try to strike into this guy with the hammer. All right, we'll see. Maul attack.
Nice.
21 to hit. I'm re-rolling both of those ones with great weapon fighting. That's
Nice.
6, 9, 9 plus 4, 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I thought Great Weapon Fighting only allowed you to do reroll one.
Yeah, I can re-roll 1s and 2s. It's
okay.
the great weapon fighting.
No, all of them. It's not just
All
one
of them,
dice.
Not just one.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Surprised it doesn't
It's different.
automatically do it
It's
for
different than Sharpshooter. I think for Sharpshooter you can only reroll one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so just like as he sort of spin around almost like a tornado for a moment, the water just strikes into him and begins to start almost trying to burn into him for a second, but he's resistant to the little bit of maul damage. That's all he's gonna do for now.
That is still 7 points worth of damage, though. I mean, you're still doing.
Yeah.
13, right?
Just a martial life. I hit X, and I end my turn.
Very well. Kill Ross.
Oh, I guess if. Nah, never mind. I can end my turn.
Okay. I am finally in reach. He's gonna run to this fucking wolf, and will rage by doing just going, "Rrr, fuck you too, God," and just gonna throw my fucking axe wing at this guy.
As soon as you go to take that strike, you just get a real sense of what the fuck. 19 most definitely hits.
All right. Come on, is it not going through?
Hasn't given me damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, that loaded a long time.
Ooh.
Damn.
14
Right,
plus
again,
2.
again, as that
for
great
raging.
axe starts to sink in, it almost pushes itself out ever so slightly, but you still do 7 points of damage.
That's 8 because it's plus 2 for rage damage.
Plus 2 for rage damage, very well.
And now also everyone has advantage on attacks to this wolf.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you say advantage? Ooh.
Yeah. I come with gifts, my brother.
Anything else you want to do, Kilraw?
That's gonna be my turn because I moved. I used both of my actions here.
Walking past Daft, like, man, yeah, who cares?
Welcome back, Animus.
All right, Raw, you're up.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do the cool thing with Moon. No, yeah, fuck it. Whatever. I'll leave it to the others. Jesus. Just gonna fucking help.
Sorry.
That thing just
Just
keeps
dread.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Bro, he's CC'd you. What is this?
I can't see anything.
Let me fucking move. So, you know,
I'm doing what I
responding
can to
to
stop you
Moon.
from killing people.
You know, responding to Moon, Raul's gonna quickly run towards this one that he just attacked. And says, "This is up to us, water boy." As he will use his bonus action to cast, where is it? Flame blade. Because why the fuck not? Creates a scimitar in your hand. You can do attacks with it. Deals 3d6. Let's hope. Please, dice, do not fail me. That was almost a nat 20, but hey. 20 to hit. That hits. Cool,
Oh, yeah.
cool. So damage is 3d6 for a total of 15 plus 4 because it is indeed a melee spell attack. And, you know, the whole curse stuff, right?
Yes. Which I gotta try to remember.
The glory thing.
Wait, what?
Was it +4 or +2?
It's plus your, I believe your charisma?
Let me double check. Give me 1 second.
This from the thing that we got, or something else?
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
this is something
it's
he's
for
got
the deal
specifically.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! I'm getting shafted over here.
Right.
He created a deal. Let's
Ah,
just
yeah,
put
fair
it that
enough,
way.
fair enough.
Mm-hmm. When you hit a creature with a melee attack or a melee spell attack, you can add your charisma modifier to the damage dealt. That is what you sent me, Dread.
Unfettered glory, charisma modifier to the damage dealt. That's what it says. All right.
Mm-hmm. So
See,
19
make
points
sure
of
19
fire damage.
Points of fire damage coming in hot.
People bringing out the big numbers right now.
Exactly.
And that was 19.
Nice.
That is not supposed to be.
Oh,
Just
never
right
mind.
there.
Looks dead to me.
That was
I don't know, man.
minus 19. That's supposed to be 30.
30 what?
There we go.
Still dead.
Yeah, it's not actually dead. I don't know why it's showing it.
Yeah, whatever.
It's got health.
Whatever.
I promise. There you go.
So, yeah, looking at Moon, you know, with the whole water stuff, you see as he forms a like a flame scimitar from his hand and tries to decapitate this wolf. unfortunately fails, but I guess he burning right now. You're, up to you, boy.
All right, he'll look over and say, let's finish this off together. And he's gonna ask for you to kind of like step a little, like, just a little bit to the right.
I hear.
Step a
No,
little
like,
closer.
Oh,
just,
where?
right beside me.
Step a little
Here.
closer.
Yeah,
There we go.
Just in case.
That is my turn.
All right. As this goes off, we are going to roll a d3. Actually, we're going to roll a d5. Let's see who he does for. Because the dire wolf was supposed to take its turn previously, did not. So, hi, Moon.
Ow.
Hi. This will be with pack tactics, so they get advantage and try to advantage. Let's
Wait,
try that
wait, does
again.
he have a pack tactics? Hear me out, I mean,
Jeez.
there's a little space right there, I mean, come on.
It's still within 5 feet of you.
Come on.
For a 24 to hit.
It just misses, I'm deaf. Oh, yeah, 13, yeah. Alright, contract. Hopefully. You'll be fine. Deaf, Shield of Faith drops.
I believe puts you back to 18, Daff.
Yeah. So I'll be down to 23 instead of 25.
Oh, yeah. With all your other stuff. Alright, that is the one and only attack it gets on against you, Moon. And in return, will receive
I don't think so.
an attack of its own. And will hit it for 8 points of damage right in its side. You just see an arrow. It goes to attack you, and you just see an arrow almost in retaliation. Right into its side.
I'll look over and nod towards Irina.
She's gonna kind of back up a little bit more towards Nyx. Not really sure whether or not she's getting protection from Nyx or if she's protecting Nyx, but they're at least side by side. I'm gonna roll a d4 from here to see who this one's going to attack.
Me.
For the record, I would
shit.
say that the other image is the one
you know who he's
next
trying
to
to kill.
Nyx.
Oh no.
You know who you're trying to kill.
You know who you're trying to
Hey,
kill.
welcome to that melee life.
It is one. It was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well,
Oh.
I pretty much always do it left to right.
Moon, we're all looking like
Mm.
chicken chow.
Unfortunately for Moon, that really does mean guess who he's trying to kill.
You got this, bro. You got this, water boy.
Let's see.
I don't know why it's not doing
19.
it.
Nah, I
It's
can't do
supposed to be
anything
with
with that.
advantage, but yeah, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that is 6 points of damage.
I think, yeah, I went through. Okay, cool.
Which I believe puts you
Oh, okay.
right. Yeah.
No, I can't.
Also, Dread, I sent you a funny DM.
What did I do now?
No, I didn't do anything.
Make sure if you're sending me DMs, please send it to Ghost Voice. Otherwise, this probably
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. Sorry.
I think.
Docs,
Hey,
Dread.
Dread. I think this. I think it did the damage twice. To me. Here, let me check. 13. Here, let's start over from the beginning. 13. Minus 6. There we go.
Yes.
I fixed it.
There's two. There was an ally, which is why I took it. I'm gonna draw.
Okay.
You got the werewolf, and then you had the dire wolf. So it was within 5.
Within. That is an entire square.
Yeah,
but
that's
sure.
what I was looking at.
That is a whole ass 5 feet
So,
there, bro.
Take a look at this, right? From here, or even from here to here. What's that say? That's 5 feet.
That's
All-
the ally.
There's a squared.
Oh, you're talking about that. All right. Well, does that change whether or
Yeah.
not it hit?
Yeah, it was a nat 1.
All right. Well, let's roll on the nat 1 table then.
I mean, I'm fine with taking it. I don't really care that
Yeah,
much.
I
but-
thought it was within enemy, or mostly beast in. Has advantage on attack rolls against the creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah, so like these two would get pack tactics.
It's 5.
That's what I
it's,
said.
It's 5 feet of the creature being attacked.
If this and this guy are allies,
Yes.
then they both would get advantage because they are both
Yeah, it's
within
5. It's 5
of
feet
that.
of within 5 feet of Moon, not within 5 feet of each other. So like they can be on opposite sides hitting each other. I was like, I was like, wait a minute, I know that works. Yeah, it's 5 feet of the one getting hit. So like,
Alright.
if you have pack tactics as like a rogue, somehow I'm just saying, say you have pack tactics on a rogue, and you shoot somebody, and there's 5 feet, or there's a melee enemy up there, you still get advantage on it. It's not 5 feet of you; it's 5 feet of the enemy that's being hit.
So what I missed? What's going on down here?
Nothing much.
All right, so far you've been hit for 19. So far you've been hit for 19 damage.
Yeah, I made sure I got everything else set up.
Yeah, so that's where you're supposed to be. You're correct on Foundry right now, at least.
Yep.
Moon getting
All right.
beat up again.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm
the dice
okay
want what
for
the
now,
dice
but a
want,
nat
man.
20
And my dice want him bad.
Apparently, they always do.
All right. Dab.
Seeing what's going on down here, she's going to come to try to give guys a little hand. She's gonna go right here, and actually no, not right there. She's gonna go right here, and have this one give me a strength saving throw.
Which one?
Wait, yeah.
Okay. Strength saving throw?
Yep.
Coming in, strength is saving throw. 16.
Hey, she's gonna go 5, 10. She's gonna back up one and do it this way. Then, she's going to so she puts her hands forward as she does lightning lure. Wait, right here, my fault. And she's gonna cast lightning lure to try to pull it away from the others.
That is a funny cantrip.
11
Yep.
fails.
So yeah, pulls it 10 feet towards me and takes 2 damage.
10 feet towards you, 2 damage.
Yep. Yep.
That brings it to that. Okay.
And yeah, that will be her full turn. As the electricity begins coursing among the wolf. That is her turn.
Very well then. In which case, it's their turns. Kilroth. You're standing next to it. You tried to hit it. It's going to try to hit you back.
Yeah, bring it.
Not get it, but 18 to hit.
Yeah, it does hit.
For 10 points of damage. I believe
He's
it's,
raging.
Yep, I believe it's
Yeah.
half for you, right?
Yep.
So 5 points of damage. And then it's going to go ahead and try to bite into you. For a nat 1, we move to the nat 1 table.
Yeah, that's like the third one I've seen.
Move to the nat 1 table.
Damn, I wish I had something to snack on.
It'd be breaking its teeth.
5, slip and fall. Loses balance and falls on its ass. It's going to use half of its movement.
How
to get
wonderful
back up.
is that?
It's going to use half of its movement to get back up, but it's locked in a battle with you anyhow, so.
So it gets back up?
Yep.
Shit.
Sitting there staring at you, but that is its turn. And Daff, you have pulled it to you, so it is going for you. And it's going to be a claw attack and a bite attack coming at you. 19 misses.
Yeah, as soon as she just moves the claw out of the way, and then she goes to hold up his hand, knowing the bite is coming. I mean, she moves the bite out the way. She just holds up her hand, knowing to block the right hand claw.
Your super stance gets you out of being hit for that. Does that last forever? Holy fuck.
Just 1 minute.
Hey,
So,
Sensei.
Eight
You
more
remember
rounds.
Ulf's innate ability to cast magic from his previous? We're gonna have to start rolling this in as he multi-classes to whatever the hell class this is.
That is just Bladesinger. That is rules as written.
I get it, man.
Yep.
I
Hey,
just
man,
I
just
didn't
wait till
know
level
about
5
it.
when she gets haste. Wait till level 5.
All right, Nix, you're up.
Oh shit! Keeping it very simple as she forms the Rasengan in her hand for advantage, and she is going to blast that one because it is bloody with an Eldritch Blast as her shadow elongates and strikes that thing down.
At
Pop it up.
advantage.
At advantage. Advantage is good. Does 12 damage.
That's me. That's all I got. Warlock, man. That's all I got.
Yep.
Very well.
For the record, don't know if it matters. The other image of Irene is on the other side of Nyx.
All right.
By the way, are these other wolves, not the werewolves, but just the wolves? Are they like normal or just big ass fucking wolves?
They are big ass wolves.
Nothing cursed about them or anything?
They are dire wolves. That is what you know currently.
All right.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one as the blessed one, just for argument's sake, so that I can keep track of who's who. All right. Well, it's coming for you, Kilroth. It's here to see you, and it wants a piece.
Sure. Ain't no snacks
Supposed
today.
to be 9 either way. Misses completely, goes to chomp down. Chomps nothing but air.
Oh boy.
We're gonna move up, and we're gonna odds or evens
Oh
there. Boone.
no.
Even sure.
Evens. Evens it is.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Advantage. Trying to bite into you, bro.
16. Let's see what the advantage is.
16.
All right, cool. I can finally do this. Fuck you.
What you
so
got?
you'll see as he will begin to look over. He watches as the wolf is getting ready to strike into him, and you'll see as he begins to look over, and his eyes actually you can't really see his eyes, but you'll see as the gym begins to start changing and shifting for a moment, and he'll begin to say, "Ozymandias, I need you now. Protect me." And you'll see as astral draconic wings will begin to form behind him, and he is going to use you'll see almost like this strange sort of astral mist form, and he will protect it, giving himself 2 to his AC. So that will miss. All right.
Very well then.
Heal him back. You already took away the
Also-
damage.
Oh yeah, I got it. Also, hey, Madraw, I'm gonna need this for you, Dread. If I could take this for a second. Hey, yo, Madraw, I'm gonna need you to roll your highest save and throw for me, buddy.
Oh my god, really?
I'll tell you why.
You can't escape.
I'll just send it to you in a DM.
Alright, saving throw, right? Charisma. Hold on, fucking hell. Can you roll? Fuck it.
Perfect. All right, this is what you hear in your mind, and that's it.
Okay. Okay. That's funny. Dread, you're muted.
I said okay. Doesn't hit either way. DM has no idea what's going on in this table.
It'll all make sense eventually.
It's fine. If it doesn't hit, we move over to Tanari.
Oh shit, no, dude. Oh shit. Fuck, I forgot one thing to do is fix my spells, but at that point, which one of these dire wolves are looking bad?
Bro, I don't know if you're whispering right now, but like I can't hear you for shit.
He's just looking at which dive wolf looks bad. This one is bloodied. Right, the one in front of you.
So I don't think there's only one dire wolf that's been hit at all, and it is this one that just tried to bite it, or bite him. As far
Oh.
as the other, the werewolf looks all kinds of messed up.
Oh damn, Moon, you looking like you going through it, bro. You alright?
Hey man, I'm just fighting for my fucking life.
He fighting for his life again, bro.
All right, let me fix that up quick. Forgot what class I was playing for a second.
He's feeling rather targeted right now.
Hey man, I come here every week just to get my ass beat.
Gather the aggro. That's first gonna be oh wait no. Ooh.
Yeah, we only killed that one.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've been hitting them. They got a lot of HP though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck it. All right, I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out while these wolves are trying to go for Moon. He's kind of ducking and dodging. I grab his shoulder real quick and I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Ooh, nice.
Well, thank goodness. Appreciate you.
And then it's like on the top of on the hand on your shoulder, it like gathers up that same like wisp of like greenish blue like ectoplasmic energy. It kind of pulls it off of you, almost like pulling the pain away from you, and she kind of flicks it in front, and right about at that point she is going to cast spiritual weapon over here and using that to oh shit no, that's to the wolf. Game.
Oh, thanks for the healing. Ah!
All Moon heard was mink.
I got you back up.
I'm
I got you
safe.
back up to you wanted
Okay.
a spiritual weapon, you said.
Yeah.
I was evil all along.
You wanted it over here? That look about right?
Yep. No, right between the two wolves.
Right between the two wolves. Alright.
And he's gonna attack the one. He's gonna attack this one.
Alright. 22 hits, 9 points of damage.
Okay, and risking it all. Run away! But no.
You know it's gonna try to bite you.
Yep.
It just does it straight though, because nobody else was in there.
Fuck. Oh shit.
You will feel a
No, no, that's fine.
You will feel the you will feel it basically tear into you. I need a DC 13 strength saving throw, please.
The one thing I'm not good at.
Ooh.
The one thing I'm not good at.
With that nat one, you, my friend, thought you were moving away. As you go to move away, it takes its attack of opportunity and decides to bite into you. And as such, you are knocked prone, and this dire wolf is basically has just got you locked down.
Okay, 1 second. With that was 15 feet of movement. Can I use the half of movement to get back up?
Yes. If you,
Okay.
yep, you can still do that because technically you
So
didn't
we're
move
half
away,
15.
right?
I'm just do not to get back up, and that'll be it.
Got back up. Works for me. Moon.
Oh god.
Tanar
Okay.
came in to help you out and has been paid back by being, basically pinned to the ground.
I'm one of you guys. I'm in the fray.
Yeah, okay, I got an idea. He'll... Yeah, I'll do it. Moon will look over, see that Tanari is kind of being chomped down upon, and for a moment you'll see his maul begins to start crackling with a bit of lightning and more. As it does so, he'll look over, he's going to cast Thunderous Smite onto his maul, and he's just going to yell out to unfend her, and he's going to just strike, and we'll see if he actually does. Inventory, maul. 17 to hit, 13 points of damage, and we're all going with the funny narrative.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, get. I'm gonna need you to get off of her. All right, so I'm gonna add that Thunder Smite for 2d6 damage. I need it to make a saving throw, strength saving throw. It'd be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone. Also, on top of that, regardless of what happens, I'm adding my final spell slot, I'm adding a Divine Smite to it.
Do it.
Alright, 2d8, don't think these are undead, so we'll just keep it straight.
They're not
an extra-
undead.
extra 6 points of damage. They're not knocked prone or 10 feet away, but they will still take a lot of damage. So
Did in fact take a lot of damage.
6 points of damage total.
As you hit this thing with all your strength, you just see blood come out of it or come out of its mouth, just all over the place. With that being said, Tanari.
Sorry, concentration saving roll for. Oh my god, I even forgot. It's not concentration. I'm thinking of 1d8
Yeah,
for some
spiritual
reason.
weapons aren't concentration.
Yeah, I was gonna like, are you sure?
Tanari, as you see this angelic figure basically fighting this thing directly off of you, you feel yourself inspired as you hear the back of your voice, your loving and caring wife. Move now, Jill. You get a plus. You get an extra D6 of inspo from Sammy.
Nice.
My wifey. Your wifey has come.
Oh man.
All right.
Wife Tiff.
Yep, that's my turn.
Very well. Kill Ross.
All right.
Being surrounded.
Reckless attack at the wolf, or the werewolf, actually. Yeah. Right, that's a 19.
Let's see what you get. Let's see that damage.
It's 10, so.
10 points of damage. All you needed was technically 3. He only had 3 health left, so give me that DGD.
He's just going to do a as basic as it goes, overhead swing, trying to pretty much just dissect this fucking thing, just fucking make it fall apart into 2 pieces. But by the way, how large are the direwolf?
Large creatures.
Are they larger than Kilrod? I rolled for the. I even went to roll for the height and I got 7'9".
I think 8 feet is actually considered the where it moves to large, right?
Okay. So he's
just
like
a very, very large medium
close.
creature.
Close. Okay. For my bonus action, can I try to convince the direwolf to leave this battle by rolling an animal handling check?
Given that you can kind of speak to this, I'll allow your choice, dealer's choice. You can do it by an animal handling, or you can try to talk to it. Dealer's choice.
You know, I feel like I would rather just do like a if you allow it for my bonus action, just put his hand around his neck area and just apply pressure, and then just leave my hand on my side hanging, to kind of like trying to give it a sign like I'm letting you away from this, instead of trying like just staring it in the face at the same time.
Very well. Still either one. If you want to use persuasion, I will give it to you at advantage because it understands what you're trying to say at least.
Nah, it's I'm better at animal handling.
So be it. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
I am very good at animal handling.
You are super good at animal handling. Because you are so good at animal handling, first of all, you already have proficiency, so I can't give you proficiency. But this will acknowledge, and it will actually, like, lay its head on the ground and look up at you. And given that you can feel what these things are thinking, you're just gonna hear one word. Ally?
Wait, I didn't catch it. What you say?
Ally?
He's just going to receive a nod, slow nod, and turning around to prepare to go or move towards the other werewolf.
is. Go for it.
And that's my turn.
Thinking outside the box. You love that. I'm going for brute force.
On the werewolf, I'm fine with that.
Roll.
That
When
was
you
smart.
press Y, I
Anyways,
press X.
That's right.
my turn.
It
It's
is
my
your
turn.
turn, Roll.
All right, cool. I'm gonna use two sorcery points for a quicken spell, and cast. Where the fuck is it again? Magic missile at 2nd level towards this one. Hold on. Let's throw
Towards the
the
wolf.
first
Which
one.
wolf?
The big one.
Big
That's
one. Got it.
the one that's
Perfect.
bloody. Yeah.
One that's
Let's start with this, the first one,
Nice.
and you let me know when he dead.
Still up.
Plus 1. Still
Barely, but still up.
up. Cool. 1d4 plus 1.
Oh man.
Doesn't matter.
Yup.
Still dead.
Ah.
Let's go. Let's go. He has like from close range. He has like 3 fiery like skeleton heads starts to bite in as they like attach themselves to its body. They explode and leave it behind like just in fire. The last one is going towards the big one. This yeah, or towards the big one. For another d4 plus 1. Cool. Whatever. I'm gonna use my action to attack now with the flaming blade still up. Let's try to roll to attack. That is an 18. Does it hit?
What just happened? Yes, but what just happened?
What?
Oh, it's a bonus action.
It's concentration, I believe. So, like I have the spell. You can use your action to make a melee attack with blah blah blah.
You just
Yeah.
used your action.
I used my bonus action. Quicken spell.
Oh, okay. My fault. Never mind. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Misunderstood.
All good. Quicken spell for that, and now I hit this one, 18 for a total of flame blade. For a total of 10 plus 4, 14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage. Man, this
There
thing,
we go.
The fur is on fire.
Let's go. Yeah, that's my turn.
Very well. I'm gonna try to help you out with this. You're gonna see an arrow from the back.
Let's go.
Not a lot of damage, but a little. Which brings us back around to Dan.
Yep. So how bad is that one looking?
This one?
Yeah.
The big one?
Yeah, I'm asking Dread. Yeah, how bad is that?
Sorry, I muted myself. Sorry. The big one, looking pretty fucked up. The werewolf that's standing directly in front of you, still looking pretty good.
Okay. So she is going to step right here. And same thing as last time, you will see you'll see her robe open up as the short sword comes out and does the stabby stabbies.
And it looks like she's the fucking werewolf going for the weak ones.
Right. Rick, I'm gonna need you to get the sound wave every time he does it. I just need you to be able to like play that sound wave. Dun 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 dun.
You see this blade coming out glowing red as last time when she looks over, like Moon is huge, so Moon just probably sees the head of the wolf just drop off as Daft begins to once again just walk around as the blade goes back into the robe and she goes about her business. She will.
My teacher. Not kidding.
This one, spring saving throw for this one right here.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, the push. Yeah, she's gonna push it away so she can move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you, for the wolf, the werewolf.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna drag it back into the fucking fire.
That
bitch.
shit ain't going
Fuck.
nowhere. You gotta push
Net-
that shit. It gets
Never
down on all
mind.
fours, and it is looking hungry.
All right, that's all right. 30, 35, 40. She's gonna go away from it anyway.
You know it's gonna try to attack you either way.
She never even turns around. Like she just walks. She feels a bit of wind pick up the bottom of the robe. And that's it. That's all that happens.
You guys keep getting away with this.
All right.
And that is her turn. As you see this, you were close enough to notice Kilroth. You see as she decapitated the wolf, you do see something around her neck. I mean, it's within the robes, but you saw like this glowing orangish reddish light, and then it went away. Like toward kind of like going down her chest and between her breasts.
Okay.
And that's that. That's her turn.
All right, Kilroth. Back-to-back attacks. 23 and a 6. I'm gonna go with 23. Probably hits for 7 points of damage.
Still, I mean, I suppose rage probably dropped. Oh no, I still should have rage on.
Yep, still have rage on.
Yep.
I'm trying to fix your ace or your health here because it took.
Yeah, I don't know.
It didn't take the half. There you go. That's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know how I could possibly potentially add the effects on the foundry.
No, I should have done it. Basically, it does it automatically, and I should be able to click undo and then half. But
okay.
It's me who needs to learn how to DM better.
No worries.
All right, that'll be it. And with that, we come around back over to Nyx.
And I was gonna try to give Deb a free opportunity attack, but she left. So we'll just Eldritch Blast that one at advantage.
Very well.
Nothing fancy.
12 points still gonna hit.
That's me.
All right. The rest of you are gonna see this large wolf stand up on all fours and just take off running. And where normally something this large lunging towards Kilroth should have been going for Kilroth, it just jumps directly over Kilroth, landing directly on the werewolf. It's gonna try to take it out.
Let's go.
Yo, what?
Moved to the other side, and now with attack tactics on its side, or on your side. It will do so at advantage.
And it misses.
Hold on.
One more time. I'm cooked.
He's at
14 hits
I said
for
he
12
missed.
points of damage. And a strength saving throw from the werewolf. Werewolf is going to save. It is sitting on the other side right now, trying its hardest to keep this thing there. As we come around to you, back around to you, Tanari. You're seeing this wolf attacking the werewolf that summoned it.
Alright, so bonus action, move the spiritual weapon over here, and I'm going to smack over the dire wolf.
What?
Wait.
He said what? You what,
So
mate?
smacking down the dire wolf?
I think some strange force is compelling me to not do so.
The dire wolf is on our side. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, Animus.
I walked away for a second, I'm sorry. I only saw that.
Got a real meta over. No, smack it down.
Yes. See
Do
what
you,
happens. See what happens.
Do you, Queen?
So,
Oh my god.
you know the spiritual weapon comes down towards the dire wolf, but it sees that
Oh,
little
man.
puppy dog guy. But then it swings over towards the werewolf instead.
You just hear your wife in the background. Not like this. Not like this.
Hey, yo, Sammy, come get your wife, Deborah. She fucking up. She tripping.
I don't know. I see red.
This is why you lost the head before tonight.
You know what? You know what? Facts.
Or you were
Facts.
moving goofy.
Facts. All right, 9 points.
There's magic. Sorry. Okay. All right. It is still technically up, but it is looking weak.
All right, hang on.
Daffo go?
Action.
Oh.
Oh no! You want
Calm
this
down,
one?
calm
You
down.
want this one?
It's a rabid dog, bro.
If you think we're gonna make it all the way to death without one of these dudes killing them,
I'll say some of us gotta eat. Nah, go ahead.
Oh fuck! I'm just going to cast Total Dead on that.
Nice.
Needs to make a Wisdom save throw.
And
make
he
it.
did.
And with that toll, give me that DTD.
Hang on a second.
Waiting with bated breath.
Waiting. Maybe.
Fuck. What was the name of that? God damn it! I'm blanking out. WWE. What's the name of the bell? All right, basically
Like,
the
Key,
fucking.
help him.
You hate to see it. I can't even hear him. I'll be real with you.
What's the name of the bell? The death bell.
The death bell. Oh, the gong. The Undertaker.
The keyboard sound.
Now, are you writing up a fucking story to
I
tell
literally
us?
said it was a gong.
What are you fucking Googling?
Oh,
Give it a second.
oh,
Give it a second.
I know.
That's all it hears until it's dead.
I see.
You just gotta let her cook sometimes. Let her cook.
Your bill has a little fucking delay.
You know,
I just realized.
and by some random thing, as that gong goes off.
Oh, no. Oh no.
I'm just,
Hang on,
I
this thing's busted. Hang on.
dash out of the map.
I
So-
missed you step out.
Yeah,
Wait,
same.
where'd everybody go?
Misty
Where'd everybody go?
step the fuck out of here.
Disconnect Foundry. See you next week.
If
Good
I
luck.
hear the fence
Have
go,
a
they're not
great
there,
session,
right?
guys.
When the last werewolf is dead, all you see is Gilrod go get.
I mean, to
fucking
be,
wolf.
to be fair, fucking Kilroth does look like the Undertaker with the hood and everything.
He does.
Those eyes. Just look at those eyes.
all right, so you're telling the wolf to get.
Yep.
He's gonna do just that. He's gonna do just fine.
I mean, after seeing all this shit too, I suppose it doesn't need convincing us.
He does not need convincing, bro. He just attacked one of the masters. All right, floor is yours, gentlemen.
So there was a boat, right?
Yeah, Daffo said, let's head out. Nix, great job there. Tanari, good job healing Moon. Moon, you held your own. Now that's a strength.
Sort of.
Whoa! You there with the hood?
Oh wait, yes, actually, yes. New friend here. Who exactly the fuck are
What?
you?
Friend.
Whoa. We have protocols for this.
He looks bad.
Are you bad? Answer
I
wisely.
just. What are you talking about?
Are you bad? It's a simple question. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
What is your alignment?
What is your alignment?
Interrogation by these two
Do you like bagels?
Not- What? Why do
You
you ask
eat
me
people.
these questions?
Kind of just poking you with the he's poking you with the hammer. Hey, I'm asking the questions. Are you bad?
Oh yeah, are you bad?
In what regard?
He's asking a lot of questions, Sister Strength, and
He sounded
Everyone,
real bad.
Everyone, we don't really have time for this. We must get to the boat and get Irene safe here.
but what if he reports back to Strahd?
Who?
Exactly,
Strahd.
come.
Who the fuck is Strahd?
Until one of you say he's not bad or something. He's just
Can I
bro.
hold on, Rick? Can I insight check to see if he is genuine or like just playing
Sure.
dumb?
Sure.
Actually, yeah. If I could do the same, I'm not. Exactly.
He's genuine. All right, kill him.
Wait, he's
Kill him.
so killing? What? What?
You not heard about this group? No
Look,
witnesses.
Raw-
though.
You,
Raw's just happy.
Kilrod ain't heard about shit.
Raw just happy he ain't bothering with a totem pole no more.
You know, I'm top dog now.
Raw's like, hey, who's the new guy?
There's someone in the back. It's still you.
Raw looking at Tanari. Should I whack him, boss?
But these out of is any insight check get anybody anything?
I mean, I would say that at least Tanari, I would say Moon2 probably understands that he doesn't fucking know what the fuck you guys are talking about. He's just confused. He just woke up before fighting these werewolves, but he also made friends and made fucking wolves walk away alive without a fucking scratch on them.
He
Hey.
he has helped you to kill the werewolves that were chasing you,
Mhm.
and he did either befriend or scare off one of the larger ones.
Yeah, Tanari goes up close and just tells it, he's not bad. He's not bad. He's like us. He's new here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Gilrod will just go,
What do you ask if I'm bad? Are you bad? Should I be bad?
No, we're not bad. Because if we were bad, we'd get stabbed. He looks over to the little crescent.
Bad get stabbed.
You see Daft scratching the back of her head. Mm.
Dad's about to get
Alright.
stabbed, bro.
Alright, as the token good aligned character, you have to come through.
he's looking at the wolves and like,
Well, you did kill those wolves. I understand
were chasing
these
us.
fucking creatures.
like kicking the werewolf body on the ground, but
Why did you kill the wolves?
These wolves were chasing us. These wolves are being controlled by a man named Strahd who owns these lands. He's after us right now, and we must get out.
Well,
Yes.
why the fuck are you stopping me then?
Well, we apparently new here, maybe.
Irina,
I have no idea who this Strahd is.
Irina is going to extend one of her hands, put the bow away, extend one of her hands, and just lay it on Kilraw's shoulder ever so slightly. Do you remember anything?
you just see him, he's like watching to the skies, thinking.
Now that you mention it, no.
Just gonna
Where
turn,
am I?
just gonna turn and look at Rawl. We can't leave this poor creature to the hands of Strahd, especially after he's helped us.
It's funny that she's the one, asking. I will just look at her. I think you got a point. He turns towards Tanari. Tanari, do you think it would be wise to ask him to join us?
Let's see. He looks towards Kilrod. They're either going to be here dead because there's more wolves or more creatures are going to come, maybe more stronger than these, to come and kill you. But if you come with us, you might be safe.
Well, If it's better for my health, I don't see a problem with that.
Good. Now come. We don't have time to waste.
All right.
Rush over. Go to the boat.
Based on what he's seen, it seems reasonable that you are actually running for your fucking life. So it's probably a good idea to start running too.
Oh, real quick. Before I even do this, I had a plan for it, but did you seemed Kilroth seemed upset about the wolves or whatever, getting them killed or whatever?
Not necessarily, but it's like he was clearly not very happy about seeing the werewolves, but he didn't mind the wolves. And
Okay.
and it's like he kind of understands that you killed the wolves because it seemed like they were attacking you, so it's not like a real problem. He understands that some, if the hostile meets hostile action. So yeah.
Got you. He'll look. Oh, well, if that's the case, he won't necessarily ask. He'll just more so look over towards the direwolf and just start trying to pick that sucker up with 18 straight, and then literally just, I guess, start flying and running away with it. Hey man, that's food. That's resources. I don't give a fuck.
You trying to carry this thing?
I'm a hunter, bro.
All right, give me an athletics check, bro. We're gonna see if you're able to pick this shit up.
Can I help him?
I mean, anybody can try to help pick him up if you want.
Yep, give him
It's
advantage.
definitely gonna slow you down, though. I'm gonna tell you that much.
You know what? I'll help them with this.
Yeah.
All right, it's up to you who wants to
Triple
roll. But somebody
advantage.
can roll with advantage.
25.
Oh yeah, you picking that shit up, bro.
Let's go.
Between everybody, the rest of you guys just turn around and you see Kilroth like holding the front of it, Rawl underneath, just like pushing up in the center, and Moon is just like got a big ass tuft of hair over the top,
carrying a boat, like
pretty much.
Yeah.
What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Run.
Nari.
You respect the body of the animal. You do not let it waste.
You're right, fine, but let's go.
It's gonna slow you down ever so much, but you guys got a dire wolf body currently.
Yeah, we could use it as a boat.
I have a boat.
you can imagine.
We can put it on the boat.
You can imagine Kilrod being hungry. I have no fucking clue how long he's been sleeping.
Alright. With that, I will bring you back over to this map here.
Finally, I can see.
It is up to you guys whether or not you are hopping on that boat or if you're continuing on the road.
Daff is
boat, right?
well satiated. You see her whistling Dixie. Like, she feeling good in a motherfucker.
Gilrod's just clueless an hour now, so he's just following and seeing if anyone needs any kind of help that he could help with.
I just need to know whether or not you guys are walking or you taking a boat ride.
The boat, I guess that was the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's go
sure.
boat.
I mean, we go there. Got an idea. We use that boat as a decoy.
Daff would say, how about instead we take a couple of boots and make it look like it walked into these woods, and that's the decoy.
The more decoys, the better.
Y'all can, never mind. Nope. It's up to you.
Yeah, Daff goes hop in the boat.
Yeah.
Leave
In the boat.
They're like, nah, we taking a boat, bro. We going on a cruise.
Gilroth follows.
Look,
Whoa, player. No.
What?
So, officially, because it is her item, Tanari, you have final say about this boat. But it looks like everybody's crawling into this shit.
All right, how good is this boat looking? Out of a 10. Out of 10.
I mean, it's the love boat, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure the thing said that it carried like 15 creatures or some shit. So
No. They're the other boat. No, the other boat, not my boat. I know my boat.
Oh no. That's the only boat. There wasn't like a boat waiting for you at this place. Like,
Oh shit! I guess I'm using my boat then.
it was your boat that you had to be able to use to be able to.
When you was talking about distraction to her, you sounded crazy. She said, "Group leader done lost her mind."
So you guys hopping on this boat?
If I'm allowed.
You hear Daph says, nah, play. Daph said, honestly, the more the merrier, I would say. You seem like you were quite capable, and you have a knack with handling wolves. We've come across their kind multiple times out here. Perhaps you'll make a powerful ally indeed. And what was your name again?
My name's Kilrod.
Ah, well, let's hope you're good at your namesake.
I don't really know if it means anything, but sure,
Oh.
I'll do my best.
By the way, you said that you didn't really remember much, right?
Why don't you do the card
No.
thing for me, Moon?
Well, that is true. I gotta go find them. But he'll look over and say, "If you stick with us long enough, then you'll probably figure out something." And join the club. About what, 4 of us now? Don't really remember much of anything.
We do just gather around a
Well,
lot
it
of
seems
people
like
that
I
don't
fit
remember
right
things.
in.
Alright, let me go pick this up. Oh
Hmm.
boy.
Yeah,
Moon's gonna
Brawl would
start
look. Oh, sorry.
getting cards. Moon's gonna start getting cards and laying them out, and stuff.
I just want to say, wherever Kilrog is sitting, Nyx is behind him with a knife out.
Dear
Like,
God.
like not noticeably,
Nice,
but
man.
she just has a knife behind him,
Oh my
just watching him
I
intently.
mean, he's just ignoring you because it's like, bro, that's a fucking child.
Oh, it is a tiny. Hold on, I think I have multiple. Which knife you?
Like, bro, we all looking at Nick's like, don't do it, don't.
Okay, it's the
Bro,
dagger
if
with the
you-
rat head pommel.
if you stab, I lean back.
So I'll show
Oh
you
no,
how.
she's not stabbing. She just has it there, just waiting for you to do something slick.
Like, don't give her a reason.
Alright.
Just give me a reason, motherfucker.
I posted in the chat how Daph looking at Nyx.
Oh dear God.
Moon will sort of, as he's kind of getting the cards and sort of laying them out, he'll lay down 3 cards and such, and sort of tap Kilroth as we're sort of sailing by. I have 3 cards here. One on the left, one on the right, and one in the middle. Pick a card. Just out of curiosity's sake.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
So there were 3 cards. Just
Yeah, I got 3
Okay.
cards or whatever. All here.
He's gonna-
Left, middle, right.
he's gonna pick the card on the left.
That makes no fucking sense.
Uh huh.
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to figure something out for it. Moon will look over as he pulls the card, kind of scratches his head. Kind of looks over at your person, looks for like a staff, like a wand, or anything. Are you?
No.
Are you? Do you cast magic or something? This is gonna be weird. But mind if I call you a magician for right now? Kind of is like, you don't really look like someone like Sister Strength. Did I mess this up? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe you are a magician. You always have the tools for your namesake, killing many individuals. What? How many weapons you got?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. These cards mean something, right? Right?
Daph will say to you, I mean, well, many magicians, or those who practice their arcane arts, do use a rod. And, well, Kilrod is his name.
I was just gonna say call her Maggie.
Stop making fun of the man.
He like from underneath his puncher, he pulls out like a quarter staff. And,
Well, I got this. If it's of any help, I do not believe it contains any kind of magical properties, but it is a staff.
You see, Daft telekinetically grabs it. She says, I could use that.
Sure. He's fucking fine with you taking it.
Whoa, man is generous.
They on the love boat freaking exchanging items,
Bro.
playing cards.
Bro, quarter staff for him is a fucking stick.
That's a toothpick.
You see her sit down with her dagger. She's starting to carve the wood.
So, Sensei.
Real quick, I was actually gonna say, like, can I pull from the actual deck for Rick's character? Yeah.
I was gonna tell you, just tell me when to stop.
I'll leave Rick to say that.
All right,
I was okay.
Let me get started again.
Stop.
Ready? Ready? Tell me when to stop.
Now.
I think it was that one. All right, what was that one? Rogue.
Tell me, that's what he looked like.
Exactly. Exactly.
It is the rogue.
Oh,
The
look,
rogue
it's
is
me.
raging.
The rogue that rages.
Oh wow, look, we have a famous person
He's a
aboard.
rogue. He's a magician. No one knows what he is.
No one knows.
Well, like auto character, I do have 2 spells, so you know it's.
I knew it.
Though they are rituals, so they take some time.
Oh man.
So wrapping up for the night, you guys can be on this boat. So if we take a look here, right? If you go to the left, the original plan was for you to come all the way over here to the seer pool. If you go any further than that, it's going to get extremely rapid, and you run the chance of basically hitting the waterfalls. So probably not the best of things by any means to be able to do any of that. So with that being said, is there any point that you were wanting to stop? I guess you do come a little bit closer right here, or you can go all the way over here, but you had to backtrack ever so slightly to basically make it here. So it's up to you guys about where you want to stop or anything like that. Your choice.
If I remember correctly, we were told that this place there was fuck, I forgot their name.
Vistani?
Yeah.
It is the
We were
place
told
that
they were
many
there.
Vistani are known to frequent.
Okay.
So question, for when we go down, do we have to take this path?
Yes. No matter which one you stop at, you're going to have to take that path that leads down, because basically the way that this works, it starts heading up, right? So like you won't be able to get off is the best way for me to put it. Right?
Okay.
So you would kind of have to, like, it's basically walking up the side of a mountain and then being able to cross the bridge that is right here to get to the right. You are basically in a ravine.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. So by the time we get to like a clearing, I'll kind of guide the boat over to that part, and then we'll get off.
Before or after the seer pool, or before or after the seer pool, I guess is what.
That depends. Do you guys want to go to them?
So you're right now. Your 2 choices would be like right here, or over here.
Essentially, they were the people that kind of set us up and put us in here, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Last time we went to them, we all got drugged and knocked out.
I mean, bro, I could use more souls.
I could use more blood.
I could use more contracts.
You know, I think we can get off early. We can get off early.
But maybe no. Maybe we can talk to them for information. Winks at Daft.
Boy, I do
we'll get off
love
here.
information.
We get off here.
You getting off there?
A vial of blood named,
He's like, nah,
titled
bro.
information.
He's like, nah, bro. You guys are all getting off right.
Just out of curiosity, is Moon bloodied? While we're riding here, has anyone healed him? Just out of curiosity.
He's pretty
I
much.
did heal him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. Just curious minds want to know.
Hey man, stay away from me, bro.
I,
He's trying to
I,
play
I don't know.
ball.
You were
I
getting
just
you were getting
need-
lumped up. You might have been bloody. I don't know.
I
Wanted
just
to heal you,
need
man.
I just need the final answer, Mr. Animus. It's
I'm
your
low-key
boat.
wanna
You're the
go
one
for-
who gets to control it.
But I'm low-key want to go there for the lols.
Listen, man, there's a lot of resources out here.
Jokes
got it over
aside,
there?
though, like Moon actually is serious about like getting information since we actually like were brought here because
Yeah,
of them.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
I
Yep,
can't say the
exactly.
same about them.
Exactly.
Trying to get some information. Do they got A positive or O negative? That's the only.
So,
information
anyways,
I'm
I
looking for.
cast fireball. Yeah.
Alright. So, wrapping up for the night.
That's
A
cool.
couple things occur. Number one, you guys are capable of taking at least a short rest because you are on the boat, just kind of riding on along for the next 2.5 hours. So go ahead and take a short rest.
Awesome.
Is there anything else that in that 2.5 hours that you guys would like to do, or do you want to try to cover that back to our next week? If you think of something.
Nah, I can just
You can wait till next week, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Woke up a minute ago.
Oh, finally back to sleep.
Then this is where we are going to end it. So, Moon, Raw, you're relaxing, right? Kind of chilling. You guys had a special moment, right? You guys kind of linked up for something. I don't know what it was. DM doesn't even know what it is, but you I'm not gonna say that you you don't mean to doze off, but you kind of start to fall asleep a little bit, right? It's relaxing. You're sitting on a boat, not doing much. You know, everybody you feel protected, right? You feel safe. You need to kind of
Protected with these people? You fucking shitting?
Bro, don't lie to him.
I ain't closing my eyes in front of these people.
Bro, we sleep with our eyes open down here.
You
Oh
just
wait, they
witnessed
both fell
Gilrod.
asleep. Hold on.
Wait a
Bro, you
minute.
just
No
witnessed-
sleight of hand.
Not like that. Not like that. I'm not letting.
Hey, man,
I'm
technically, I
not
don't-
letting.
Hey, I got a
anybody fuck
nat
with
20.
them.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not letting.
I'm
anybody
just
fuck with
saying,
them.
they-
Not when the DM
that's
forces
my
them to take a nap. Not
I'm
when the
just saying,
DM
it's a
forces
nap.
them to take a nap.
Hold on. There's a problem. Hold on. We attacking the child now.
It's a nat 20.
You just see
man.
Nick's with a
Alright,
syringe
for
just
real,
coming
for
through.
real,
Ah,
for real,
shit.
for real.
Oh, no.
Calm yourselves down for a second. I'm not letting anybody fuck with them when the DM's forcing them to take a nap during the short rest. All right. But while you guys are sleeping,
Oh no. On a map.
both
Hey,
of
yo,
you
wait. Oh, wait.
shit.
Wait a
begin to
second.
fall
Hey.
asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and you share the same images in the same dream.
Can you screenshot it, Key?
I can't.
I
do
can
right
send
now.
it to you later.
Oh, this shit going crazy.
Man, this shit fucking hella
Oh, whoa,
hard.
hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, is this where Agni was born? Yo, this shit looks
Hold on,
crazy.
hold on. Like, bro, a screenshot can't do this justice.
No,
Like,
really couldn't.
All right.
Man, send the VOD.
I'll send it to
Yeah.
you guys later.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You guys
Keep
will
going.
see it for sure.
I'm
Ooh,
looking.
whoa,
I'll even put it in the chat for you.
what the
I
fuck?
can see now.
It's just gonna kind of keep playing over and over again. But both of you will have the same style of dream, seeing a gate in a hellish place, fire, bodies, people being impelled, or people having been, some in armor, some not. But for whatever reason, both of you find yourself standing right next to it. Moon, you see Raw. Raw, you see Moon. And then you wake up. And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
What done happened?
Jesus, what the fuck did you do to these people?
Have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you
Good
next week.
night.
Hey man, this looks like hell, bro. What did you do to my people?